What is up, you guys? It is Jay the Great back with episode actually 17. We're close to 20, and we got.
Hey,
I, was it the same guest from last time? Oh, we don't have Sam here, but
no,
basically the
Sam's not
same
here.
guests. Thank you again, Sam, for joining last time. And we got two fellow YouTubers,
Hey,
Wildcat and Tommy AK701, and of course we have returning homecoming queen Leah. And I
Why is
apologize
that
to
my
all.
intro?
What do you want me to say? I'm just kidding. But,
we need to have an intro for the podcast next time.
yeah, but for all these sports fans, I apologize. We're getting straight into it right now, actually, because we owe you guys a lot. There's a lot to talk about. But I'm sure even Leah knows about this because this is like worldwide news. NBA Lakers. I mean,
Oh yeah.
the Lakers won the NBA Finals in
Yay.
6 games.
Yeah.
As far as LeBron, I mean, he's the biggest talk right now, right? I think he passed up Jordan, in my opinion. There's always a LeBron versus Jordan
I
debate.
think he passed him up once he got that third ring.
Yeah, I think once he beat Golden State that year, he passed him up. But this is just more icing on the cake to me. But I know there's some people on the fence about it. I think this just adds more. I mean, he has 4 rings. Yeah, Miami wasn't the hardest team he's ever faced, but even so, it's still a pretty good team.
They did basically sweep everyone in the fucking playoffs.
And they were pretty dominant this playoff. Yeah, they swept. Gentlemen swept everyone besides the Heat. They destroyed the Heat in Game 6 on Sunday. It was
Game 5
106.
should have been, honestly, when I saw Game 5, I was
They
like,
should have ended it. They
yeah,
should have ended it. Right
I
there.
don't know why they did that.
Everyone was off that game besides LeBron.
Literally, and then when Game 6 happened, they went like, and they got fucking serious.
Well, yeah, because I think the reason why is like they weren't on it happens. But
Well,
like, dude,
it was, dude. It was also one of the I think the biggest lead in like any finals history to ever have on a team.
Yeah, but honestly, I think LeBron took a little page out of Mike's book when he went from like the attitude. You know how MJ doesn't really show any excitement until the job's done. I think LeBron kind of did that this season.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
He's
the
like-
slogan for like the job's not done? I was like,
Yeah, the job's not done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
job's not done.
Every win, he's like, I don't give a fuck. We're not done yet. Let's win the.
I
fucking-
know.
Oh, Kobe said
Yeah.
it first. I know Kobe said it first, but yeah.
Yeah, and Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. I mean, they're all best of all time. But as far as LeBron, well, let's break down the Lakers first. I thought they're obviously the better team. Better team. LeBron and AD were obviously better than the
Like the most
Heat.
dynamic duo with those two, which is AD
Yeah.
and LeBron.
But the Heat had no answers. Their biggest fucking guy was a 6'9" guy.
Again, too, like
Adebayo.
I think the main issue too is Miami's like a lot of their players got hurt right when they were just about.
They did lose their best scorer, Dragic.
Yeah.
Dragic.
That was
They-
bad. I think they should.
But either way, I think the outcome would have been the same. But
Maybe.
He could shoot pretty good.
no one could stop LeBron or AD. Not even Adebayo was able to stop fucking LeBron. LeBron was too big and strong. And
for the most part.
he was their center, and he's only 6'9". You're not going to beat LeBron and AD with someone with your biggest guy being 6'9". That's just not going to
Yeah,
happen.
that's impossible, but
No.
it is what it is, though.
Yeah. Butler surprised me. He had 2 like pretty damn good games, which were basically the games they won.
Yeah.
When he scored 40, and then he had like another really good game in like game 2 or some shit like that, or game 3.
He's basically feeling what LeBron was feeling when he went back to Cleveland. That like when he the first year,
Yeah.
because like if you understand like where he's coming from, Jimmy's like this is Jimmy's another like rebuild with the young team again.
He surprised me. Yeah,
Yeah, and I was like, I can't hate on Jimmy. Like the guy's good. It's just
he's
like
he's pretty damn good.
he's
But
just like he needs to find his team, and I think he did. And I think Miami would be. This is his
Yeah.
team. They would.
he's just he's just in LeBron's era. He's not going to win as long as LeBron's around. But
I mean, we'll see.
yeah. But as far as LeBron's legacy now, like I said, I think he's the best of all time already. But
I think he is.
for everyone on the fence, it's just there's 2 sides. I mean, there's obviously the MJ side, but the thing is, they all what the MJ side always say is the finals, but playoffs aren't just the finals. I'm like, dude, he got his ass swept 2 years in a row. I think it was like by the Pistons. He got his ass beat by the Pistons. The Celtics swept his ass. Like just because that wasn't in the finals, it doesn't matter. It does matter. I mean, LeBron.
Notice
LeBron-
too that the
Father.
Rodman
Fuck.
situation came in
Exactly.
situation too.
Yeah, and the MJ debate, like that he has more killer will. I'm like, no, you mean he showed it more. He's more of a, just because he's a prick, he has killer will. He was a prick
Yeah.
to his teammates. I'm like, I mean, he does have killer will, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't mean LeBron doesn't either.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude.
They're different players. MJ's like, just give me the fucking ball and get out of my way. LeBron's like, I'm just going to make the right play, man.
Well, LeBron
sure.
too. If you look at from LeBron's perspective, is like he's with the Lakers. He's with the Lakers for what, almost 2 years already.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came in the league. We came to them like in 2018. He didn't make it the first year, but he's with kind of a new team. He's kind of experiencing it, and he also gets to communicate with them a lot too.
Yeah.
Add that consideration, like with AD, I think it was better, but again, it's hard because like it's like him going to Miami when he had just what was it, Bosh and D Wade. So
Yeah.
at that, like it's kind of hard for him because he knows that, I think the whole GOAT conversation, people like to throw in the rings, the stats and whatnot. I think LeBron can do it in stats wise, and the GOAT situation, that's the conversation. But like, people like throwing, oh, who has more wins, who's made a
Well,
more better impact on LA, which I'll give you this. I don't think LeBron I know he made an impact here in LA, but the problem is didn't play ball here. He played over in Cleveland, then he went to Miami. So it's like, it's kind
yeah.
of,
But as far as the GOAT debate, people are they're not logically consistent. Like, if you want to talk about rings, then fucking it's not Jordan or LeBron. It's fucking Bill Russell.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about stats, it's still Kareem. I mean, LeBron's getting
Kareem's
pretty
still
damn close.
there.
He's pretty getting damn close to Kareem though. He's about to pass him up.
Yeah.
But if you're talking overall, like all around basketball player, if you take in wins, rings, stats, domination, I mean, MJ's right there too. But LeBron has done more against way tougher teams with less. I mean, yeah, he lost those finals because he had shit teams.
Yeah.
Jordan had Pippen and Rodman against. Who did he face? His best team in the finals that he faced was
Was it the
probably
Lakers?
probably
No, it
so-
wasn't.
probably the Sonics, Supersonics when they had Gary Payton. That was probably the best team he faced.
It was 95, right?
Which only has one Hall of Famer on it. I mean, the Jazz had Moses Malone and Gary and what was the point guard's name?
forgot.
John Stockton. But they were old as fuck already. They were old on their way out.
What was
Yeah.
what was the second year that he retired from the Bulls? That was like 97, 96.
The second year? Oh, the second time you retired? Yeah, that was 98. Yeah.
So 98, who were the best? I think that in that time, it had to have been the Lakers. No, Lakers were 2000.
They were just coming up when he left.
Yeah, just coming up. So I'm trying
Because
to.
the next 3 years they won the rings. It was
Yeah.
Kobe and Shaq. But as far as honestly, I think they might have lost if I mean this is opinion, but if Jordan would have stayed and not left the Bulls, they probably would have lost to the Lakers most likely.
Yeah, because
Probably.
I think at that time too, like I think like Rodman was already on his way out, and too Jordan's retired like twice, like and then he came back again to become a Wizard.
Yeah, and that wasn't even Jordan anymore. That was a shell of himself. But
because like again, so I don't know why he came. I don't know why he came back. Like,
Phil Jackson, either way, whether Jordan would have stayed or not, he was leaving. Pippen, he might have stayed. He might have stayed, but he was so pissed about not getting paid shit, so he left to Houston or some shit wherever he went.
Again, too, like I
I
think
feel like he probably would have left. I mean, yeah, Jordan was still there.
Yeah.
He might have stayed, but they would have faced Kobe and Shaq the next year. I don't know if they would have beaten them.
nah,
Honestly,
that's like-
they're on their way out, and then
they
those
were
guys
just-
were in their primes too. So
Who else would have been there at the time?
then he wouldn't be in the GOAT conversation at all. He'd be fucking 6-1 or 6-2.
Hmm.
So I don't know, man. I think because he has that O next to his record, everyone's like, yeah, he's the GOAT. I'm like, no, bro.
Yeah.
At that, yeah, sure.
He's the best scorer.
wait,
He's the
wait,
best.
wait. I got a question for you, Jimmy.
What?
What?
All right, so if people are saying MJ is still the GOAT, do you think that line is getting like closer and closer to him like being overshot by LeBron?
I think that
If that
line.
makes any sense?
I think
like,
the yeah.
You think that might turn some heads since LeBron's like, just like constantly getting wins
I
and
think
just overshooting his
It's
stats?
hard for that because the problem is like LeBron and MJ are totally different because Jordan, like he stayed with the Bulls for like a couple years and then he left. He came back,
Yeah.
but he just wasn't the same.
But what I have to say is, okay, so before Jordan, I think Magic was probably the best. So he was at the top.
Mhm.
And then Jordan came along. He was like a hell of a scorer his whole career. But once he started winning, I think after his fourth ring, everyone's like, holy shit, this guy's the best of all time. Then he was at Mount Rushmore. And then LeBron came in and he was good his whole career. And yeah, he lost his first final. I mean, he was only like 23 or some shit. Fucking Jordan wasn't nowhere near the finals. He got his ass swept in the first round at 23.
I remember the first time,
Against not a very good team either. I think he lost to the Bucks, which had
Yeah.
nobody. But now he's right there, man. Like that Mount Rushmore isn't concrete anymore. There's like he's a threat. He's the only threat to Jordan. There's no other threat. That's why Jordan posted the Last Dance. I think that's why he allowed them to post it. He's like, oh man, LeBron's about to catch me. I got to remind everyone I'm the best of all time. So
Well, I
that's why
think too.
he had the last dance.
Yeah.
But I think too with this happening, like another thing that needs to happen too is like how long will LeBron stay in the NBA? Because
Yeah.
I think
I think
I'd say another
for a
5
while.
years. I think another 5 years.
5 years at 40, I
That
could.
is a good
Kareem played till 40. Kareem
Yeah,
but
but
did.
I mean, okay, like I know not you can't take like every NBA player's words for what they say, but he did say he wanted to stay at least until his son makes the NBA.
Yeah, and his
And
son
I
is,
feel like he's low key like the type of guy to fucking follow what he says, so I believe him.
So
Yeah.
he would probably retire like at 38 or 39. But my only issue with that is LeBron would need to go. Sorry, Bronny, he wouldn't be in the NBA until like what 2024.
yeah, that's about another 5
He's
years.
16 right now. He would need to go to college. He'll be graduating. I think I don't know if he's a senior or junior in high school already. He's 16. He'll be graduating maybe next year. He'll need to go to
First year they
college.
play.
I know,
Yeah.
but some players don't even finish college. They just
Yeah,
go straight in.
like I think Zion won as a freshman.
Like after like 2 years, they could go like straight into the NBA.
Well, that's what most players do.
But-
Like now, when they retire, well, when kids want to go into the NBA, they just go to do the first year of college, and because they changed the rules. I think LeBron was actually the last player in the NBA to go straight from high school to NBA because
Yeah, no one. They think they took that rule away. They don't allow people.
I think that's kind of stupid because I think at that time like they were smart about it because now like
I mean, LeBron's an anomaly. You're not going to get another LeBron.
remember the conversation about like why colleges weren't paying the athletes anymore? I think that was probably the best reason why is like why not just give the kids the opportunity to play in the NBA,
Yeah.
like not go to college because let's be honest, college it's up and down with them. You have to be
Yeah.
good.
But as far as Jordan's very, he knows he was a top dog, but now he knows a lot of people that don't think that. So that's a big reason why he came out with the Last Dance. And
The old heads who want to
Yeah.
still
if you notice, Kobe, he never thought of Kobe as a threat. Kobe wasn't even the best player on his team when Shaq was there. So I mean, obviously he's not a threat to Jordan's top number one spot, but LeBron is. I mean, best player every year on his team. Even now, he was the best
think
player on his
so.
team.
Yeah, I
So,
think Shaq needed Kobe at the.
they needed each other, but
They
Kobe.
needed it a
But
lot.
Kobe was not better than Shaq, though. Shaq he's the man.
Well, I think I remember when Kobe first started, he was making them probably I think like 2 points a game, and it wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah,
That was
Jordan as a rookie was averaging over 20 points. LeBron as a rookie was the best player on his team. Those guys he's the only threat to Michael Jordan's career. The only threat to his spot. I think he already passed him up, but there's some people that don't, obviously.
Who?
But they're
What player? Sorry, what's player?
LeBron,
Mm.
Jordan's spot. But the thing is, at this point, I think for you not to not consider LeBron as like maybe someone that threatens his spot, you're basically just hating on LeBron. You're either ignorant and you're in denial. I'm like, dude, you can't say that LeBron is not a threat at this point. Like
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, dude, there's so much shit that he's done. And then, like, another thing, like, if you want to talk about, like, the history of it and, like, what made it special, well, you could say, well, this year, through the whole pandemic and even Kobe's death, he won the same year for the Lakers. He won a ring for the Lakers. And, you could say that's for Kobe. That's another special moment, too.
Yeah.
After that whole conversation.
Like everyone's like, Jordan has more killer will. I'm like, well, LeBron's been there more than him in the finals. Yeah, he lost more, but tell me, would Jordan have beaten the Spurs by himself at 23 years old? Hell no, he wouldn't have. He would have his ass swept too. He would have his ass swept.
I think the reason why LeBron gets so much hate
The
is
Celtics swept his ass.
I don't think they could even beat Golden State when they're at their prime.
Hell no, they probably
nobody
would
can
have
be
lost.
Golden State. Like it's hard because Golden State is like they just got like a lot of good people. on the
Like,
team.
I'd say what I tell them is like, put Jordan in LeBron's shoes. Would he have beaten fucking the Celtics at 20 years old? Would he have beaten the Spurs at 23? Would he have? The only flaw I give LeBron is when he lost in 2011 to Dallas. That team was that he should have beat that team. That team was not as good as the Heat. They only had Dirk Nowitzki. That's all they had.
Well, Dirk was
Yeah.
good. Well, in 2011, that's when Lakers were just like, dude, they were fucking getting their ass kicked. I don't know what happened that year.
That year, LeBron should have won that ring too. That's his only flaw. But Jordan has plenty of flaws too. I mean, he got his ass beat by the Pistons. He got his ass beat by the Celtics. He lost to the Bucks. Honestly, the Bucks was probably the most embarrassing. Like, who did they have that beat you? I don't understand.
In
You're
2011?
Jordan. You're fucking Jordan. All they had was Moncrief, who I don't know. He's not even a Hall of Famer on the Bucks. I'm like,
I think he's probably gonna be up.
Jordan had plenty of flaws, man. Plenty too. So they don't
We'll see
want to talk about.
I think I think that he's just trying. He has one more year with the Lakers. He might. I wouldn't think he's gonna re-sign with them. I think if he wins one more ring with the Lakers, he's probably gonna retire. There's no.
I don't think he'll retire.
He would, because then like I would think that he's probably needs to wait to recruit someone for AD, because when he's gone, AD's not. I'm pretty sure AD will want someone to replace LeBron.
I think if LeBron has another year like this and he wins another ring, I think he's gonna stay there and probably try to get six. Probably get six
He can
rings.
try, but like it's impossible. I mean, because like if it depends too, because I think most of the players like this year are gonna be gone. I'm pretty sure Ronald's gonna be leaving. They might get rid of JaVale. I don't see.
So as long as they have AD and LeBron, they're straight.
But two players can't. You need to have at least a system with that team. I think they're gonna probably.
They will. With LeBron there, they will.
Yeah, I got a question. Do you guys think that there's a possible chance, like a high percentage or a low percentage, that they could do a repeat for next year?
I think there's a pretty high chance.
That's a pretty high chance, but if all the teams are healthy, like it's gonna be a little impossible.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be harder than this year for sure. But,
yeah, for sure.
There's only two threats in the West. There's only two threats. There's KD and Kyrie, and then the Warriors healthy. It's the only threats to them.
Maybe. What about the Clippers? Well, I wouldn't say the Clippers.
How do you think KD and Kyrie are gonna work with each other?
I think they're gonna work. I think they're gonna work good.
They haven't even played. Have they played? Like, I don't think
they didn't. They never played at all.
It's impossible because, like, I feel like KD with the Brooklyn Nets, like, it's just I don't see it.
The only thing KD is, he's something that LeBron. LeBron is something that he isn't. He never will be. He's not a facilitator. That's why Kyrie did so well with him.
You saw a tweet.
He only I think his best year he's never averaged more than like 8 assists his career. LeBron
see that tweet that he put up,
10 and plus.
You saw a tweet that KD put up about him being an elite player. Shut the fuck out, dude.
You want to talk about weak mentality? That's weak.
That's weak.
Kevin is weak.
Yeah, dude, you were basically with
people. He needs to like talk about people's approval. LeBron doesn't need to say anything. We know what he is. Like LeBron, KD's like, I earned that ring and fucking
he didn't earn that ring, bro.
KD did not earn that ring.
He didn't earn shit.
You did what basically, and people about it. What about LeBron going to my? The problem with that was like
he was on a horrible team too.
Yeah,
before
he
that.
was the Cleveland was going nowhere.
Like,
well,
terrible team.
KD, he had a lot of options. I thought personally when it first came up, I thought he was going to go to the 76ers Celtics. That's the first thing I thought.
He would have more respect if he did. Yeah. Not if he joined the best team of all time.
I think too. I think the conversation was like, well, I'm glad now he's not with the Warriors no more, because that would have probably been.
Yeah. It's too top heavy, man. There's no one that could beat that team.
Nobody. He was like slithered in that win. It's like fucking playing Rocket League and someone shot a goal and like it barely like touched your car and win the goal and it counts as yours. Like
it's not.
You didn't fucking throw it in there.
That team.
Who was on that team that year? It was KD,
Clay, Curry, Draymond.
So basically, dude,
you're not beating that team.
Iguodala.
That's the whole super team right there. You can't beat that.
There's 4 future Hall of Famers on one team. That's fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
But
it happens, man. But
that's more dominant than the Bulls were in the '90s. Like that team is even more dominant. Like the fuck, man. But
even Joyce himself, he don't like that. He didn't like that when they pushed.
Yeah, KD's not in the discussion, man. GOAT, he never will be.
He's a good shooter, but I would never.
He's one of the best scorers I've ever seen, but he's not one of the GOATs. Never will be. Never. But if anything, Curry's gonna be higher up than him, to be honest. But because he led his team, he didn't join another team because he was losing. So, but LeBron, yeah, his legacy, it's in set. But I guess AD's legacy now. Now that he's an
NBA champ. I think it took a while, but when did he get? Yeah,
that's his first championship, right?
Yeah, it's his first champ. So he's
awesome.
At 26, right?
All time, I think he's maybe a top 35 player right now. He's young, so
he's still young. He's like what, 26, 27, around there.
Yeah, around there.
So
he's getting up there in the ranks.
Dude, but he can shoot. He shoots over people. When I see him shoot, I low-key kind of see KD. Like he shoots right over them, you know? Like
he has a perfect jumper shot.
Like, he's a poor man's KD. Like he's pretty good. But
I'm glad he's working with LeBron, because I feel like when LeBron retires, this will kind of give the opportunity for AD to kind of prove himself that he'll be like a franchise for the Lakers.
Yeah, bro. Honestly. Yeah, bro, keep that fucking unibrow and keep it on the Lakers, bro. I think that shit makes it look nice.
KD honestly reminds me, not KD, AD reminds me a little bit of fucking Pippen a little. Like he's definitely the Robin on that team.
Yeah.
Hey, what about LeBron's defense this whole playoffs and finals, bro? That shit.
Yeah, he
blocking shots and fucking made what's his name? Westbrook look like
Westbrook. He blocked. I think he blocked.
He covered Damian, Kawhi, and Paul. when they had to beat him
I know he got on Smith
in the
a
regular
lot
season.
from the Porter. He got on Porter a lot. I remember he blocked so many shots. I was like, dude, this is
Bro,
good.
I was seeing like that Jordan defense aggressiveness.
He was very determined to show that he's the best of all time this season. He was like, I'm fucking winning. No,
I think the best thing I liked about this championship game was when AD shot the 3-pointer buzzer beater. I was like, dude, no fucking
yeah.
way.
He reminds me of Pippen because he's like the quiet guy that LeBron's kind of toughened up mentally. He's a tough
Imagine
tough
if that
quiet
was
guy,
a
like Pippen was.
when all that Effie made that shot. Like,
Oh god, it would have been loud as fuck in there.
Loud, dude.
But yeah, he reminds me of Pippen a little, and obviously LeBron's the Jordan of his team. But he's just not a prick like Jordan was to his teammates. But
Well, Jordan had to be a prick because he realized
that's
like,
his style. Yeah,
it's the mentality of like, bro, you have. I mean, he's not
It
wrong.
worked. It worked though, so you can't say it was wrong.
He
But
got into where he wanted to be. But
LeBron's nicer though. He's not a fucking prick. He's like, you fucking suck whenever anybody misses. That's what what Jordan would do.
that's the only thing I like about LeBron that I kind of see it is like, dude, like he tries too much to be involved in politics and I feel like
that's different discussion.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's important, but here's the thing, like when you put that in sports, people are gonna miss.
Yeah, you know why people like Jordan more than LeBron is because Jordan kept his mouth shut, man. He didn't talk about politics.
He didn't talk about it.
He's like Republicans buy shoes too. I'm like, that's a good answer, man. So LeBron, he means well, but I'm like, dude, just be quiet, man. I guarantee you'll have more fans. I mean, you're the best of all time.
But right now, I think the reason I think he's getting hate from Trump got involved when they won the championship about something.
Oh my god.
And I was like, dude, like this is like bad. Again, sports and
everyone's like winning and talking shit to each other. You got fucking what's that one guy's name? That white guy who won, and then he was like, he's a
Colby.
Kobe.
Kobe.
Bro, he was fucking talking shit about LeBron, and then now LeBron was a champion.
LeBron actually responded. He actually said that.
I think Kobe's trying to.
He said something really dumb because I know this would never happen. He's like, if Kobe ever saw me in person, he shit himself. I'm like, dude, Kobe would whip your ass, man. I'm sorry.
It's just that's the gimmick of UFC.
Sport.
He has the greatest chance of beating Kobe as Kobe has at beating LeBron at a dunk contest. 0%. He would not do shit to him. Like the fuck, he'd bitch him. But yeah, LeBron, I love you, man. But come on, man, that's ridiculous. That's like saying you'll beat Michael Phelps in swimming. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
Michael Phelps in swimming, bro.
You have no shot. You might be bigger than Kobe, but trust me, it doesn't mean shit. Trust me. But oh yeah, this is another thing I saw. LeBron's Instagram post. Like it was after the finals. He was watching The Last Dance. Mm-hmm. And Skip Bayless had to talk shit, man, because he said something.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, LeBron said doing my homework. He was watching The Last Dance. Skip's like, so that means you're admitting it that Jordan's better and you're doing your homework. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Well, didn't he say Clippers were gonna make it to the playoffs this year?
He respects Jordan. Always he's doing his homework. He's learning from a legend. What the fuck are you talking about? He could have watched Bird. He could have watched fucking Magic. It doesn't matter. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Dude, does he really think that Michael Jordan didn't fucking take notes too? Like,
yeah, he probably watched Dr. J. He watched Magic. The fuck?
Especially like Kobe too. I mean, fucking right off. He wrote everything from whatever Jordan did. You know.
Skip, I love how he blames like this is the Lakers' fault that the Clippers didn't make it to go against them in the Western Conference. I'm like, they lost to the Nuggets. The fuck is he supposed to do about it?
That brings up the conversation too. Is like
they choked in the fucking Game 7.
Well, because Kawhi like basically felt what LeBron was feeling back when he had to carry a whole team.
Yeah, now Kawhi knows how it feels. It's not easy.
Paul George is like, honestly, bro, I'm getting tired of him, bro.
That guy, he's Brick, man.
I heard
he's Mr. Brick in playoffs.
I heard too that he might be getting traded. He might go with Kyrie.
Oh, they should trade. Oh, don't send him there. He'd be a waste of time to send him there.
Honestly, he's just like he's
bench him, man. Bench his ass.
He just sucks now.
Disappointment. He's really good. He's really good in the regular season. In the playoffs, he chokes, man.
Imagine if he would have went to the Lakers, man. But no, he chose the Clippers.
They would have benched his ass. He's fucking.
They probably could have. Whatever.
Thank God he didn't go. I'm glad AD did. Fuck that. But it would have been another Cleveland incident. Fucking LeBron by himself. Paul can't do shit, man. I'm sorry.
But Danny Green, bro, he got his third ring without.
Oh yeah, Danny has 3 rings now. That's crazy.
But 3 different franchises, right? He has it for Spurs, Toronto, and
Lakers.
Basically, that's what LeBron did. He got 3.
I love us. Like people skip blame. Like they're like Lakers had a cakewalk to the finals. I'm like, okay, were the Clippers there? Yeah. Who did they face the Nuggets? Yeah. Did they win? No. Okay, then they're not better than the Nuggets. Then how are you gonna say the Clippers are a better team than the Nuggets? They fucking lost. I'm like,
exactly. Yeah.
Makes no fucking sense. He's like, well, he would have faced Kawhi. I'm like, Kawhi could have beat Jamal Murray, dude. How the fuck is he gonna beat LeBron? I don't know, man. It's fucking dumb, man. Honestly. Shannon Sharp, I'm glad he's there to keep skipping check, man. Fuck that shit.
He actually brought a goat to him to the studio.
Yeah, I saw shit.
Keep skip and check.
He's like, good job, LeBron. He's like talking to the goat. I was like, damn. But that's the NBA, guys.
You say cutie, pewdie, fucking Lakers in 6.
Oh yeah. But for all you LeBron haters, just accept it. He won another ring, so it is what it
Yes,
is.
exactly. He's a
For
goat.
God's sakes, he won it for LA, but I think I know why. It's just you know the impact. LeBron's not from LA. You know, he didn't grow up here. He didn't play, like a whole decade compared to Kobe.
Yeah. But UFC, this is the biggest piece of news. Conor McGregor will be fighting in the UFC event against Dustin Poirier January 23rd.
I am in shock.
I can't believe. Yeah, I guess that we're gonna do it originally for charity, and it wasn't gonna be involved with the UFC. He was gonna do it with his own money, but I guess the UFC offered him a good fight. I guess he's like, "Fuck it, I'll take it." And Dana White kind of flexed here. He's like, "I'm the boss, man. I don't give a fuck how big you are. Because apparently he wanted to replace, like, you know how there's events set up for like November and December. He wanted to make them move that date and make him the main event. He's like, no, I run the show, Conor, not you. You can either fight in January or don't fucking fight. And he's like, all right, then I'll take January. He was trying to like replace what fight is in December? I think I forgot. I think it was like Cody Garbrandt or some shit.
It was someone fighting.
Yeah, but he was trying to like make them move that date to move him there. He's like, no, man, that's not the way it works here. So I don't care how big you are. So I actually like that from Dana White. He's kind of saying that he's the boss and Conor isn't. Conor is the biggest draw by far in sports, but Dana White doesn't care. I respect Dana for that, honestly.
Yeah, I can respect that too.
I think Dana needs to start realizing that his fighters are getting tired. Well, again,
but he needs to pay his fighters though.
He needs to pay them. Like, dude, and honestly too, like he's I'm telling you, he already lost a couple of his best fighters. Now people are going to other ones like Bellator.
Yeah, Corey Anderson left.
Chris
Cyborg left. Well, Cyborg got her ass whooped by Amanda though. That's probably
she's supposed to be fighting this weekend to get her belt back against someone.
She's killing everyone down there. It's not even a competition for her.
Honestly, better for her.
Yeah, for her. But Dustin Poirier, I guess, ends up winning. He's fighting the biggest name in the sport. He's gonna get paid millions. He deserves it. The guy's a monster. As far as this matchup, like technical wise, yeah, Conor did beat his ass years ago. But Conor and Dustin are not the same fighters. Conor looked like a monster when he fought Cowboy. Cowboy is not Dustin Poirier. He's not a bitch. I'm not calling Cowboy a bitch, but honestly, he was kind of bitched in that fight. Dustin Poirier is going to give him a fight, man. I don't think he knocks him out. I think it might go to the decision, honestly.
We'll have to see. I think honestly,
either one could win. Conor's fighting a monster, man. That guy's a monster, and I think they're going to fight at 155. Honestly, I think the winner of this and the winner of Khabib and Justin are going to fight each other for the belt. I think it's going to happen.
That's if Khabib wants to, because I heard Khabib's like thinking about just retiring after the next fight.
Because Khabib said if Conor can beat Dustin, he'll rematch him. So he has to beat him. There's a shot. There's a shot.
I wouldn't want to see a rematch.
I kind of don't want to see it, but let's be honest, that's what's probably going to happen because it's the biggest fight in history. But I know
Khabib's been throwing names out there trying to call people out.
He called out George St. Pierre. I'm like, he's kind of old now.
They're just not going to come out and fight, bro. There's no. I think if it would have maybe been like back in 2018, maybe, but like.
Yeah. But in a perfect world, I think Khabib and Conor do fight again. Let's say he beats Justin next week. And then Conor beats Dustin in January. I think they fight again.
What if he loses though?
Oh, if he loses, holy shit!
Then this brings up another conversation. Like, would Justin be fighting Justin? I'm sorry, Conor or Dustin?
I think he will. I think he will fight one of them probably.
I would fight Conor personally if I was.
Yeah,
Justin.
but Conor has to beat Dustin though. He has to beat him. Because if not,
they're going to again, bro. I'm pretty sure.
If he loses to Dustin, just retire, man. Just stop wasting. You'll never be a champion in your life again. But yeah, if he can't beat Dustin, got his ass whipped by Khabib. So if he can't beat Dustin, man, just retire. Stay away. Go fight Pacquiao. I don't give a fuck. Just go fight him. But apparently he actually said he wants to fight because Dustin's a southpaw. He's kind of using this fight to prepare himself to fight Pacquiao. He wants to fight Pacquiao still. Probably gonna fight him next year sometime.
I don't think that fight's gonna happen, dude. I think it's gonna be impossible. I think for the reason why is because like it's just. I think Conor should do himself fair to stick to UFC. Do not fight.
I mean, I wish he did that. Let's be honest. He's not going to do that.
But there's no point of it because
there's no point because Pacquiao's going to whip his ass. But
yeah, and he would need to drop the weight too because I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, he's going to drop.
Manny will not move up in weight. He needs.
He can't. He won't be able to make 160. They'd have to fight like 150. fit 150, something like that.
150.
152.
No way
or
Connor's
something.
gonna do it. So basically, that fight's probably gonna be done and over with.
I mean, he can make 150-ish. He can't make 140. He's too big for that. Pacquiao's gonna beat his ass. Clearly, he's gonna beat the fuck out of him, man. He might knock him out, for all we know. But I'm glad. I have said before I don't really like Connor, but I'm happy he's back. He's good for business. He's good for the sport. I can't wait to see the shit talking because I guarantee you, Dustin and Connor are gonna talk some shit, man. I'm excited for that. But shout out to Dana White, man. He did what he had to do as a business owner. He doesn't give a fuck how big you are. You're not special. You're not gonna get special treatment. So I respect him for that. Now this other piece of news: John Jones and Israel Adesanya, man, on Twitter. Holy shit, how they talk some shit. They got really, really personal to the point where they brought parents in.
How dare he throw up Dragon Ball Z in this conversation? That was fucking.
Oh yeah, you saw that post where he.
Yeah.
You saw that where he was powering up.
I was like, bro, don't do that. Don't do that, man.
He's like, this isn't even my final form. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, John. You don't know shit about Dragon Ball.
This is what I'm feeling. I feel like John Jones, if this fight does happen, he's probably gonna lose.
I mean, about if we get that the technical fight, people that say John is gonna kill him, they're wrong. But people that say Israel's gonna kill John, they're wrong. The truth is, this is John's advantages. He's bigger, he's stronger, more experienced, better wrestler. I'm pretty sure. I've never seen Israel wrestle, but I'm pretty damn sure he's a better wrestler. But Israel's advantages: better striker, probably higher skill, IQ when it comes to striking, and quicker guy. He's a quicker man. He's a smaller man.
But there's really no advantage to this. Let's just say, for instance, this fight does happen. If John Jones wins, this doesn't, dude, you're ahead.
He has more to lose than Israel, yeah.
But this doesn't prove anything. Dude, of course you won. You're heavier than him. It doesn't really affect.
If let's say John wins, they'll be like, oh, he's John Jones, he wins. But if Israel wins, man, he's the biggest name in the sport.
That's what I'm saying. He'll
Connor.
be the biggest. He'll be the top star of the UFC.
The only guy bigger than him will be Connor. He'll be the man.
And this fight, I think, would be good, but just looking at it from a perspective of
honestly, I think John just wants it because of his ego. That's the only reason. He's like, this guy's
because
talking shit.
He knows he's getting outshined by fucking Israel. And
Israel's smart, man. He's talking plenty of shit to rile him up. He's like, fuck you. Fuck your mom. And he's like talking shit about his mom and shit.
They're throwing out so much jazz.
And his mom's dead. John's like, dude, my mom is dead, man. He's like, Crimea River. I was like, God damn, it's fucked up. But
and then so
damn, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's getting to the point. I'm like, Dana, this is becoming ridiculous now. Can we just get this fight started?
Just make the fight happen, man. Fuck.
I think too. It's just the negotiation of money. Where is it gonna be at?
Money will be there. That's for damn sure. I'm paying every cent.
They probably want to put it back in the States. They probably want.
Yeah,
I know John said that he wanted the fight to be in Las Vegas, which that'd be
awesome.
Las Vegas Stadium, that would be better because
that'd be amazing.
I just see it because
that's what Israel wants too. He wants it in Las Vegas Stadium.
I wouldn't want to put it on Fight Island. I feel like that island
is
just it was just for show. Let's wait till next year.
Fuck COVID, man. Just fight in the States, man.
By next year, I think everything will clear up. If it doesn't, then probably try to figure something out. But you need to have something. And I know it's kind of hard right now.
Oh, man. If they fought in Las Vegas Stadium, man, holy fuck, man.
Las Vegas is the biggest place to fight at because every fight night is born there.
Oh, another piece of news. Guess where Connor wanted to fight? I don't know if you heard where he wants to fight Dustin. He wants to fight fucking Cowboy Stadium. Like, what the fuck?
Cowboy Stadium, they can allow fans there.
Apparently, they're allowing 50%. And you know how many people could fit in that stadium?
That's a lot.
Over 90,000. So half is like 40,000+ people. Holy fuck, that's huge. But
God damn.
I don't know if that's gonna happen because he's actually really good friends with the owner of Cowboys, Jerry Jones. It might happen, man. Connor does shit that I never thought that's possible. So
we'll have to wait though.
He fought fucking Mayweather. I never thought that would happen. He fought him. He fucking fought Khabib. I never thought he deserved it. He fought him. I mean, man.
Well, because Khabib, again, it's just all about business. Where they're gonna.
It's all business, yeah. It's all about business.
You got to make sure because I know, and then the next month too, we got the Mike Tyson fight coming up too.
Oh man, that's gonna be sick.
People are already saying it's gonna be no one's gonna go to the hospital. Someone's gonna go to the hospital.
Oh yeah, someone's going to the hospital, man. Probably both of them going to the hospital. But
because people think that this fight again, well, going off topic with that, I just think that with everything going on, they need to figure out where to market. Yeah. Where they're gonna have it at, and it's hard because with COVID, a lot of places will not allow people to go, which it is what it is. But it's
But what was I gonna say? The UFC 254 card is next Saturday. We kind of
Yeah.
glossed over it, but those are the fights I'm looking forward to. It's a pretty good card. They did remove Tony Ferguson and Dustin Poirier, obviously.
That was bullshit, bro.
That's
I wanted
bullshit.
Tony. I wanted Tony to fight again, bro.
Yeah, but Tony is actually he was very pissed. He called
Dana White. He called him out.
didn't he call someone a terrorist or some shit? Tony Loki's kind of mental. I'm not trying to talk shit, but he kind of
He's got mental problems. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I think he called Connor a terrorist or something. I'm like, how the fuck is he a terrorist, dude?
Well, I think too. Think about this. Like, his loss to Justin Gaethje was such.
Dude, he's so salty about it.
Which I understand, bro. Like it's hard because again, he didn't need to take this fight, but he did.
He didn't. He shouldn't have taken it, man. He shouldn't have
But I
taken
think he needed it in the long run because of the money situation.
Yeah.
That he
Oh, yeah.
Like,
He
bro,
said some shit about Justin. He's like, fuck you, Justin. Fuck Khabib. I'm going to fuck all you up. I'm like, dude, Justin just kicked your ass. What are you talking about?
I would have waited, then just wait it out, bro. I know it fucking sucks, but he did this. But
He should have waited. He should have waited. Now he didn't just get beat by Justin. Justin beat the living shit out of him. It's not
And now he's number 4. I think he's still number 4, right? I
Yeah, he's like number 4, yeah.
So
But I feel so bad for Tony, man. He should have fought Khabib years ago. That fight was cursed, man. Cursed.
I think we'll just have to wait. It's not the end for Tony. I think.
This card, a couple fights. I guess I'll start from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this fight. I don't really care about it. Cynthia Calvillo versus Lauren Murphy. Women flyweights. I don't really know those people. I'm just gonna skip over it. I'm just saying.
I don't know those people. Just some
I know Cynthia's a stud though. I know she's a stud. I like her. Lightweight. We got Rafael Dos Anjos, who's a stud, fighting this new kid is Islam Makachev, and I hear he's a stud. So this is a big test because Rafael was a former champ. I'm just gonna say it because I don't know. I haven't seen the other guy. I'm just gonna say Rafael wins this for the sake of picking someone.
Yeah.
Third fight, heavyweight fight, should be probably gonna be a knockout. Walt Harris versus Alexander Volkov. Both top contenders.
Wasn't that the guy that beat fucking what's his name? Holloway?
No, these are way bigger guys. These are heavyweights.
Oh, okay. I'm getting wrong then.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of Volkanovski.
That's what I thought of.
So. I think Volkov wins. He's a fucking beast. Walt Harris, I haven't seen him really looked that good. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't really watched him in general. And then now the fights that we kind of care about. This fight will probably determine who fights Israel next. Yeah. Robert Whittaker versus Jared Cannonier. That's a good fucking fight. I don't know who wins, man. Robert could win. Jared could win.
I think Jared's gonna win that fight.
If Jared wins, we got to fight for Israel, though. He did call out Jared.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Jared. I know he has a lot of power. He actually was a heavyweight. Now he's a middleweight. He was a heavyweight, so he has power, man. He's a big dude. Robert could win though. He's a fucking animal too.
No doubt.
And then the main event, obviously, Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Justin Gaethje.
That's important.
I don't know who wins that either. I'm gonna say
it's hard because you can't tell who's gonna win these fights because a lot of it's just speculation. But people are already putting their prediction on Khabib.
What's gonna answer the question of who wins that night is how good is Justin at takedown defense.
I think Khabib's not gonna. I would think that Khabib would not want to call someone out. I think he just wants to get the win, and then I got a feeling he might call retirement at that fight.
Maybe, yeah. There's a possibility.
There's no reason to keep going. At 29-0, who would you want to?
The only thing would be money, which would be Connor. But yeah, besides that.
But he said too, he doesn't want to fight him. He said he does not want to fight Connor again. I think there was a tweet that came out, and it brought up Connor and Tony again that he does not want to fight those two anymore. He's done with that.
Yeah, he might be done. Maybe he does retire.
Which I understand.
One of the best. He's the best at his division of all time. If he retires and he wins.
Now, if I give Justin Gage, the thing I like about Justin Gage, this kid, even though I kind of know about him, but he's just, I don't know. I feel like his name's not it's there, but it's not no one's seen him fought since the big names. He fought Aldo. He fought a couple other people. I just don't know their names. Who has he fought? He's fought.
He's fought Barboza. He's fought Dustin Poirier. You mean Connor?
Did he fight Connor yet? No, he hasn't fought Connor. Gage.
Gaethje, he's beaten. I think he beat Dustin.
Did he beat Darren Till? I don't think they fought. How they fought?
No, Darren Till's a bigger guy.
I don't know. See, that's the problem. I don't know about Gage.
Tony was by far his most impressive shit. It was the most impressive win. Let me charge this shit. Why is it discharging?
Oh shit!
He's gonna fall off his chair.
Leo, you're awfully quiet. Say something.
Well, it's because, like I said, this is sports.
I don't know anything.
You know Connor, right?
I don't have anything on that on my Twitter feed.
Okay.
I have nothing like that.
Put it on your Twitter feed.
No.
Yeah.
I'll just scroll over it.
The fuck?
I would.
Read every detail that you get anything from Twitter.
Gotta watch it. It's fun.
If it's not on the trending page, it's not gonna.
It's on the trending page.
Barely, or like when it happens and it's like taken off.
Wait up, I'm gonna try.
But look when it happens.
I do look
I
at it.
seriously
when it
need to
happens.
get. I seriously need to get a table right now because I hate sitting on the floor.
Wait, you're on the floor?
Yeah, because my table is not clean. So like I don't have a table. I have to get one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm doing it on a tiny table.
You should got one.
Huh?
You should got one. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I can barely fit the mic on here.
Mm,
The desk I have was like 225. I'm like, I
All right, we're good now. I had to
is that
charge my
Ikea?
shit.
Is it
Yeah.
Ikea? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Leah, you know Conor McGregor, though, right? Leah?
That's all I know.
Yeah. Do you know?
about Conor McGregor?
Do you know anyone else like that you just see day to day when you're on Twitter, like that just pop up?
I mean,
John Jones,
the UFC hashtag
Jones
just pops
Khabib.
up.
UFC stuff.
I literally only go to the For You session and then the trending session.
Oh my god.
If it's there, it will get clicked on for like 1 second. I'd be like, oh, that's nice, and then I click
Yeah.
off. And then
Yeah.
move on.
That's UFC. I'm sure Leah could talk about this a little more. Hopefully, NFL Week 5 Week 5 recap. Let's talk about the most dominant teams. Seahawks. Raiders beat the Chiefs, man. Holy shit, that impressed me.
Fucking ratings.
Chargers, sorry, John, lost again to the Saints. Poor John.
My team, the Steelers. We're unsolvable. We cannot. be-
Steelers 5-0. They're not my favorite team anymore because AB left and he's a prick. So
Anymore?
he's one of my favorite teams.
Wow.
My
You're
favorite-
that guy.
Wow.
You're that guy.
You're that guy.
No, no.
You're an AB fan.
No, I mean he was my favorite player until became a prick. I don't like him anymore, even if he was there.
So
My
you just
favorite
like
player-
only one player on the team. There were
Yeah.
other.
No, I like
One
other players,
player?
but they're not my favorites. I like Big Ben. I like Juju. I like Ryan Shazier when he was there when he was
What
healthy.
about Connor, bro? What about Connor, dude? He's good.
I like him, but he's not as good as Le'Veon was in his
You
prime.
gotta watch more Steelers games, man. Guess what? We're playing the Browns tomorrow, so I'll start.
They've been impressive though. The Steelers have been impressive. My favorite
Because-
team right now is the Browns because they have my favorite player Odell on there.
OBJ is gonna probably leave. I
4-1. They're 4-1 though. They are 4-1. They don't suck. You can't say the Browns suck right now because they don't.
For now. For now.
For now.
For
I mean, let's be honest. Our teams haven't faced anyone that good, like the Seahawks or the fucking Chiefs or anyone like that. We'll probably get our ass whooped by those teams.
Well, you're facing the Steelers this weekend, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Bucks
picture
lost
it.
by 1 point to the Bears.
I think Brady needs to do himself a favor.
Brady's old. He's old, man.
Just retire. Just retire.
He's
bro.
good. He's good,
Just
and
retire.
he's good enough to be a starting quarterback, but he's not what he was in his.
I don't know why he decided to go to the Bucks. Like I don't see it.
Maybe that's the only team that really wanted him. He's like, you're old as shit, but we'll take you,
Yeah,
man.
I think his legacy's over.
Yeah,
dude, like,
he's the
you
greatest
don't-
of all time either way. So it
You don't
doesn't
even
matter.
need to prove yourself. Like, bro,
Yeah,
you did
6
it.
rings. You have 6 rings, man.
Dude, that's
Fuck.
more than weird. He's basically tied with the Steelers for the most.
Yeah,
NFL.
he has as many rings himself as the Steelers do. The whole fucking franchise. So
But I think the reason why he's doing it too is because he just feels like he needs to feed that. Again, too, maybe it's just like he just wants to keep playing football. But
he's like another Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
problem
Plays
is,
like
too,
till his 40s.
I think the problem too is like he just doesn't have that same line he had when he was with the Patriots. Like
Yeah, he's old now, man. He's just too old. I mean,
but he's still pretty good in his prime. He's like what 42, 41?
he's okay though. He's okay. He's not
Yeah.
like he's like a top 15 quarterback right now.
I just got a notification from the NBA. It says that Chris Paul is possibly where the Lakers could possibly pursue him.
Oh shit! They have him at point guard. They're winning another ring right now. He's better than Rondo is. That's for sure. But,
If you're gonna get, if this is an opportunity to get Chris Paul, start trading up your fucking player you want.
he's like a 20+ point guy. I mean, they're
Kuzma
gonna
needs. I found that Kuzma, KPC.
Kuzma. I was disappointed in his performance in the finals. He was
Don't
very,
hate on the kid. He's his first time. So.
It was like he was like deer in headlights. Like LeBron's like, kid, just stay away, man. I'll take care of it. And he just did it. But
He's still good though.
Fucking JR would take it off his shirt with how many minutes did he have?
Guy didn't even play. Like he barely
like,
played.
JR, what are you celebrating? You didn't even play.
Hey man, I love that guy.
Tennessee's that way.
Hey, at least LeBron put him on the team, man. Because
Yeah, he's kind of showing love.
Hey, that's friendship, bro.
He's like, I know you're never gonna play, but just come over here, man.
That's friendship, bro. I'll tell you what. Even though he hates his ass probably for that one time he fucked up.
Oh man,
I think
Man,
it's
yeah,
just
that's probably why they didn't put. That's probably why they didn't put him in. He was like, "You're not gonna fuck us up, man. You're staying on the bench."
You're not fucking us up. Fuck that.
We'll see.
Imagine he like blows game 6 or some shit. Holy shit, man!
Fucking kill him.
I would kill him. Bengals, Ravens. I mean, the Ravens are probably the third best team in the league right now, second best. They destroyed the Bengals.
Yeah.
Panthers have been surprisingly pretty decent. They're 3-2, but they did face the Falcons. They're fucking 0-5, trash. Now the most surprising win, the most impressive was the Raiders. They beat the Chiefs 40-32.
Man, fuck the Raiders. I hate the Raiders, bro.
I don't like the Raiders, but I'm impressed.
I hate them.
Derek Carr's starting to look good again, man. He's looking good. He's kind of looking the way he did before he got hurt when he hurt his back that year when they were like we're in the playoffs. He's starting to look that good again. Cardinals has impressed me, but they played the shit Jets, so I mean it's not that impressive.
Yeah.
Steelers, like you said, beat the Eagles. Rams destroyed Washington because they're a joke. Dolphins beat the 49ers. That's kind of embarrassing.
How do you lose it? How do you lose it to fucking Dolphins?
Like, apparently Jimmy Garoppolo was benched. How do you go from a Super Bowl to being benched against the Dolphins, dude?
That's what I'm saying. I think they're gonna probably part ways, but I wouldn't part ways with Jimmy. I would.
Yeah, but they benched him and started some other trash dude.
Mullen, I think, or the other guy.
Trash.
But like I don't know, man. Football's weird.
And then probably the saddest thing for Cowboys fans to hear, they did beat the Giants, but Dak Prescott is hurt.
They gave up the.
Yeah, he looks like he's done for the season.
Yeah, I know. Cool.
But I feel bad for Dak. I don't like the Cowboys at all. Fuck the Cowboys, but I feel bad for Dak.
I'll be right back.
All right. My team won against the Colts. Fucking, I mean, I could rub it in John's face because Phillip Rivers is there. So.
Oh shit! Really?
Fuck Phillip. I'm just kidding. But we beat them 32-23. The Browns don't suck, so people can't talk shit now. I'm just kidding. Seahawks actually had a good game with the Vikings. They beat them by one fucking point.
That was close.
That was close. I mean, not LeBron.
It looked like the other team had the lead, and then the Seahawks had the lead, and it was just fuck, man.
Russell has some. Russell's too clutch, man. He's been clutch his whole career. He threw that one pass to DK Metcalf. That was game. I was like, damn, that was good.
That was fucking.
Had you shaking, huh, Thomas?
Yeah, dude.
I think honestly,
had me shaking too, bro.
Wilson to me is
nice.
Wilson to me is the best quarterback in football right now, man. He's playing like a fucking.
I think so too. He's a fucking monster.
I love him.
He's a monster. He's a fucking monster.
Wilson.
I always loved him.
Yeah, he's a fucking animal. Chargers lost to the Saints. Sorry, John. But that quarterback is very promising.
How can you still have faith in the Chargers?
Yeah, I don't know. Don is still somehow a fan, but I gotta give the Chargers props. That quarterback is good. I gotta give it to him. He's a rookie. He's really good. He might have been losing games. He's losing games, but he's really good though. Like he's gonna be really good in the future. And then the Titans and Bills. Titans destroyed the Bills. I don't really care for either team, but cool. They're undefeated.
Thomas, he got the hair bonus.
I think he's busy, but
yeah.
This is another topic I had. I haven't really looked at this myself. Best players this season so far. Let me look at the stats real quick.
Sorry, I'm stoked right now.
For some reason he has his head off.
Has his hat on, bro. We see his hair.
Yeah, Wildcat is busy. But
this is Easter egg undiscovered.
This is an Easter egg for anyone that's been still watching. I'm just kidding. But this is the top quarterbacks as far as passing yards in the league. Dak Prescott's actually number 1. I'm surprised.
Fucking Dak.
Dak. I'm just kidding.
Fuck
I'm just kidding. I hope he gets better, man. That sucks he got hurt.
God damn.
Josh Allen. Man, he's actually caught. He has 1,800 yards already. No one even has 1,600. Second place.
Really?
The fuck? Yeah, but Josh Allen is second. Russell Wilson third. Pat Mahomes fourth, obviously. Matt Ryan, even though their team sucks, fifth. Tom Brady's up there. He's like top 10 or some shit.
Really?
But that's yards. Let me see touchdowns.
Tom Brady, that egghead.
Egghead. How do I look at the fucking? How about rushing? Who's number 1 in rushing right now? God damn, this shit is. What the hell's wrong with this shit?
Rushing?
Let me see. I think the. Sorry, guys. I should be more prepared. Let's see. Rushing. Dalvin Cook from the Vikings, number 1. Raiders running back, number 2. Derrick Henry from Titans, obviously he's a fucking monster, number 3. Receiving. Oh, this is just catches. I don't really care about catches. Whatever. I was trying to do it, but it's taking too long, so let's move on. Fuck it. Sorry, NFL fans. Maybe next time. I'm just kidding.
We did for the first time.
Now Leah can join because we're finally done with sports topics. We're fucking. How far are we? 49 minutes in.
God damn.
I'll put a timestamp for all those non-sports fans waiting. Actually, no, we're not done. Sorry, Leah. We got boxing still.
Oh.
Mike Tyson and Roy Jones.
Oh shit.
Apparently, the rounds are only going to be 2 minutes now, not 3.
Really?
That's kind of disrespectful to a couple legends. Yeah, they're old as shit, but still, come on, man. Let them fight.
Yeah. Why are they adjusting it so much?
I know it's 8 rounds, 2 minutes. What the fuck is that? And they're not a lot of hit to the head, which it's not gonna happen. They're gonna hit each other. They're gonna knock each other out. Someone's getting knocked out probably.
Fuck that.
Roy Jones was on Joe Rogan's podcast. I watched the whole thing. He talked about it. He's like, "Yeah, I'm ready. I think Mike's ready too, and we're gonna fucking box, man. November 28th. I don't know who's gonna win that fight because both these guys are legends. Mike hasn't fought in over 15 years. Roy, the thing is, he fought only 2 years ago, and he was still winning. Mike hasn't fought in over 15 years, so I don't know. And I learned that Roy Jones actually isn't that much smaller than Mike. He weighs about 210. Mike, I heard, weighs about 215. They're actually about the same size, so
Yeah.
Mike isn't going to be much bigger than Roy. Roy's taller. He has a longer reach.
Who do you got?
This is a close one. It really depends on how I see Mike. If Mike is a shell of himself, Roy's going to beat him, probably by knockout, because the way these guys fight, he's probably going to knock him out. But if Mike has anything he had, like pre-2005, he'll probably beat Roy. Because Roy has a lot of knee problems, a lot of back problems. He's slower. You can even see his most recent fights. He's slower than he was in his prime. But he's still good. Still a defensive wizard. It really depends. It could go either way. I don't even know who to root for. I like both these guys. They're both legends. But if I had to choose, fuck, man. I don't know. I can't choose. I'll just say it's a draw. I'm just kidding. But
I want to go for Mike. I want to see what he's at.
I'm really excited to see Mike because Mike hasn't fought in 15 years.
You doing push-ups? I'm just kidding.
I think Wildcat's working out while we do the podcast. I'm just kidding. But
working out.
I guess we'll wait for Wildcat so he could join in. But Leah, you know Mike Tyson though, right? At least he's a legend.
Yep.
Who you know Roy Jones? You know Roy Jones Jr.?
Not familiar.
No, he was another legend. But I guess I can't ask you who would win because you haven't seen Roy fight. And I'm sure you see something of Mike. Anything you see in Mike is usually knocking someone out or biting Holyfield's ear off. But
I'll tell you what. The only thing I know about boxing is Wii boxing.
Wii boxing.
Yes.
Oh my God. Have you ever? Do you?
I will roll people in Wii boxing.
Do you still have it? The Wii?
Yes.
Oh, that's clean.
I don't need a Switch.
Invite me over and I'll box you up.
Bet.
We should spar sometime on the Wii boxing.
Let's spar on the Wii. Hey, you have Wii Sports. You have Wii Sports Resorts. We could fucking play with the swords.
With the swords.
Oh my God.
I wonder if boxing, someone that knows how to box would make any difference on the Wii game. Probably not.
I don't think so. Honestly, I think there was a code because I think I solved both of it. And honestly, it's just spam it.
All you do is go like the fucking remote.
Yeah. Play drums. You're like, oh.
Maybe head movement would help, but I don't. A little.
I mean,
you just fucking go like.
If you add the intensity of moving from left to right, yes.
I guess it helps a little, but I don't think I would make that.
It doesn't help at all. It helps you get in the zone that you're just doing Wii boxing.
It's fucking dumb. But they should make something new with the Wii. I don't like the Wii Switch was fucking trash.
What do you mean? The Switch is like the best thing out right now.
Actually, matter of fact, about the Switch, I was actually thinking about getting a Switch. I kind of want to
fucking Switch
Smash Bros. Because the Smash Bros. Actually looks kind of cool.
Oh, that game is sick. Yeah.
Yeah. So, dude, I was thinking, all of us should get a Switch. Jaquan and Sebastian are thinking about it too.
Oh fuck, we could play Smash Bros.
I could play fucking Smash Bros.
That'd be fucking sick, and not tell John since he'll buy it right away. I'm just kidding. Like, I just got it. I'm like, we just talked about it yesterday, man. And now we're not going to get it, so you're wasting your money again.
What the fuck?
Dang.
John, I shouldn't be talking shit about John on the podcast, but damn, man. John, if you're listening, don't be so sensitive. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a beef war with John. John, if you're hearing me, I need a response video by tomorrow. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Response video. The online beef. Hey, I'll get you guys' names up. Let's put you guys in the ring while we're at it.
In the ring? That would be a joke.
No,
The ring, that'd be a fucking joke, man. That would end in seconds. I'm just kidding.
God damn.
All right, we're still waiting for Wildcat. I'm trying to stretch out the conversation before we move on. I think he's cleaning his garage. I'm just kidding. I don't know what he's doing.
Here in my garage.
The fuck, he starts one of those videos on my podcast. He's like, here in my garage. I'm like, nah, dude, not here.
Oh my God.
New angle, new hair.
Oh shit, he's coming back.
All right, he's coming back now.
What's up?
He's coming back. He's coming back.
All right. We were talking about boxing, so you could chime in before we move on.
What did you just put on the mic? I just hear the rattling.
He's plugging it in.
Just get it. I'm fucked. Yeah.
All right, Wildcat's almost ready, guys. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Is
I mean,
it,
if you already
or does,
start
or
talking
does
about
Wildcat
the-
now look 10 times older? He
What'd you
looks
say about
older now.
Oh, yeah,
Without the hat.
we
What you say
were
about me?
we were talking about
We started drinking off, forgetting the camera was on. No, just kidding.
I can't find my face cam. Where the hell is it?
we were talking about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones.
Can y'all see me?
Yeah, we see you.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
I can't see you guys.
You can't?
Hold on. Let
Oh,
me see if I
no.
can view
Can you hear us?
full screen. Let me see. No, I can hear you guys, but I can't
Oh.
see I can't see myself, my camera.
Oh.
Careful, your hat's off.
Shit! No, you better blur that.
Blur that.
Blur
I don't know.
30 minutes of content.
I don't edit my videos.
it.
The fuck I get blow up on YouTube because his hair's out. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, but anyways, let's get a switch.
I get a switch,
Swear
yeah.
to God, you better blur that.
I'll put pixels on your head so you can't see. I'm just kidding.
Pixels.
Pixels.
No, just Photoshop the same hat that he wears on his head.
Photoshop. I'm
Have it
It's
dragging
like
around.
it's
No, I'm
like not like it doesn't stay directly where the face is, so it's
Shut up.
like,
I'm gonna edit it like fucking cheaters. Just how
Just
fucking
just
blurred.
put like a blur when you put that. I was like, fuck, dude, I knew I was missing my hat. Couldn't find it. Where the hell's my fucking face cam? I can't see it. I hit it. I don't know how to put it back on.
But we were talking about Roy Jones and Mike Tyson.
I didn't choose a virtual background. There I am. I can see myself now.
Are you see yourself? All right. But Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, the rounds are only 2 minutes now.
You're fine.
But that's I think it's kind of disrespectful to those legends. But yeah, we were asking. I guess we should ask you, Wildcat. Who do you think wins between Roy Jones and Mike Tyson?
Let's be real. I never seen Mike Tyson. You know, I'm pretty sure we haven't seen Mike Tyson like box in a while.
Yeah,
I'm
been
talking,
over,
like,
over 15 years.
It's
yeah.
been over. So here's the thing. Like Roy Jones has fought. He fought like I think a year ago.
Yeah,
and
he fought.
won.
And he was winning still. He
He
fought
was
2 years
winning.
ago.
He's still like in his prime of like he can still keep a boxing mentality. Now the problem with Mike is like we've only been seeing these Instagram videos and whatnot.
I haven't seen him spar. To be fair. I
Yeah,
haven't
no one's seen him spar. He's just hitting the pads. Now don't get me wrong, hitting the pads does put work on it, but you don't. It's not. Anybody can put boxing gloves on and throw pads, but it's different.
But one thing I said about Roy, and he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He said that he has really bad knee problems and back problems, and you could tell in his later fights he's slower. So that's definitely. Mike doesn't have that problem, man. I mean, it is just pads, but he looks fucking sharp. I mean,
It's different, but again,
it is different. It is different from sparring, though. I do admit that. It's always different.
There it is. I finally found my camera to put it back on. I couldn't see it. God damn it.
But who do you think? You think Roy wins then?
I think Roy wins, but it's only an 8-round fight. So, like, I don't
And they're only 2 minutes now. The rounds.
Yeah.
It's kind
So
of stupid. It's kind of stupid, honestly.
I mean, they're old, so I'll give you that.
They are old.
They're not like you know,
They're-
like 40-year-old people like boxing.
Yeah, they're in their
Like-
50s now.
Like, dude, like this is pretty sad to watch. But I don't want to see Mike Tyson get knocked out. Nobody wants to see that.
I hope neither one of them do, but honestly, I think someone is.
I want it to end by decision. I don't want no one getting hurt. I do think it's important.
Knowing Mike especially, I don't think he'll control himself, man. I think he's gonna be like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna try to kill him."
Look into it. There was like the way he brought up why he wanted to box again. I thought was just kind of like
his ego.
the ego.
Yeah.
Like I had this conversation too. There have been boxers who've been calling his name out, saying that they could beat
So
him in his
dumb.
prime.
It's so
Wilder
dumb.
said it. Another
Wilder?
boxer. Yeah, I think Wilder said it. Another boxer said it. There was a lot of boxers who were saying they would beat Mike Tyson in his prime. Well,
That's a big if right
that
there.
could have drawn him out to box again. Now he
That's
did
true.
say that, you know, the stupid tweet or that little thing that says like the gods have fueled my ego again. Like, okay, relax, guy.
Mike is a very. If you see him on his podcast and on the ones he's been on, he's a very intense dude. He even used to say, "I don't box, man, because if I do, I won't. I'm gonna get obsessed." That's what he says.
That's the thing, though. Like, I think because I feel this fight is gonna end badly for Mike because let's say hypothetically he loses this fight. Do you think he'll want to box again?
I think he's gonna be obsessed. He's like, "Fuck it, I want to fight."
He'll want to box again,
Yeah.
and then he wins. He'll want to box again. Like, dude, there's no way to see this coming out of a good thing.
His wife or something's got to keep his ass in check, man.
Well, the problem is, like, Mike's never, you know, he's not a normal dude. I'll give you that.
He's very, very impulsive guy.
Very quiet, he has like an aura of like, dude, like I'm a calm guy, like, you know, let's keep it that way.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna talk shit to each other. That'd be fucking.
They probably won't. I know Roy's
too calm.
Yeah, I don't know if Mike does respect him. I do think for the most part. Yeah, but like look at the perspective, Roy. I didn't watch the Joe Rogan podcast. He does say it well. There's a difference. Like I can tell that Roy is very, very humbled and he wants to fight Mike. He even said too he wanted to fight him a while back, but it was just because of, you know, Mike was already on his way out.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't.
There was no way. And too, like he retired, I think like 30, 37, 36, or one of those people.
38.
So when he retired, it happened. But again, I don't know. It is what it is.
It's gonna be a good fight. If I do see shit talking, I'll be amazed. Imagine Mike letting out his young self again. I don't think he will, but that'd be insane.
No way. No.
I'm despicable.
He's like, "Fuck you, Roy." I'm like, "Oh shit!" So he started talking shit. Roy's gonna be like, "Just fuck up, Tyson," and then they fight. That'd be sick. But this is kind of bad news, I guess, for us. Not Mike Tyson. Tyson Fury, and does not want to fight Deontay Wilder for the third time. So the fight is off. I was actually excited, even though I'm pretty sure Fury would have whipped his ass again. I'm just sad, man. But Wilder, I guess, doesn't stand a chance, to be honest. I mean, either way, he would have lost. Wilder's not on his level. I hope he trains with Floyd Mayweather. I hope Floyd gets him up to par, up to speed. Maybe he'll do better against Fury next year. I don't know. But
we'll have to see on the Wilder situation. I just feel with Wilder, he's in a bad spot right now.
He's an amateur as far as pure skill.
He actually needs like someone who will actually sit down and train him, because I feel like he has too many people who he's been with.
Yeah.
Why do you think Fury switched up trainers? Because he wanted to win. Now Wilder in this situation, like it's just, dude, like you need to find someone who will train you properly, because it's just, again, people who get their first loss, like it haunts them, and I'm pretty sure this is really haunting them.
Some people are never the same after they lose the first time.
Like I feel this is a good opportunity. Like take the chance, learn from Floyd, because he does have good technique and dodging and stuff.
I would definitely learn from Floyd.
Like, Floyd's the best. And keep in mind too, it's not like he's training at the local gym down the street. This is a guy who's been in boxing before you even got into it.
Floyd's the best of all time. So,
but my only issue is just the money situation. I think that, you know, even the whole negotiation of like, you know, how much am I going to pay to train me? I think Floyd, he's a brother, so like they'll probably work something in.
They'll probably do it on the house, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, this is not like I want to help you train, because I think too, you don't want to lose to a fucking dude not even from the United States. He's from the UK or
he got his ass fucking
some shit.
He got his ass beat bad. Damn.
It happens, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I guess best pound for pound boxers in the world. I was looking at all the lists, and all the lists either had Lomachenko or Canelo at number 1.
Lomachenko is like still boxing right now, isn't he? He just fought.
Yeah, he's gonna fight how do you say that guy's name? Teofimo Lopez. He's supposed to fight him this month, I think. Sometime.
But Lomachenko, he beat who was it? He beat someone recently.
Lomachenko, the last guy he beat, I think it was Jorge Linares. I don't know if it was him. Maybe he fought after.
I know Andy Ruiz. He beat him. No. Andy beat Lomachenko. I know he beat him.
Oh yeah, no, Lomachenko.
That's the fight that put him against AJ. But after that fight, Lomachenko fought someone recently, and he lost, I think, in second round. I forgot who it was though.
Yeah, I think I'm actually talking about you know, the smaller guy, Vasily Lomachenko. The
Oh,
smaller.
that's no. Oh,
That
okay.
guy,
I thought you
yeah.
were talking about who's
Yeah,
that?
that guy's nowhere near pound for pound. That guy's a
Heavyweight, right? Or what is he,
yeah,
middleweight?
that guy's a heavyweight. Yeah, Lomachenko is a fucking. I think he's gonna fight for the lightweight belt against Lopez. He's one
We'll
of the
see.
very best on the planet. He's really good, man. Like, if that guy was bigger, I'd want to see him. I want him to see him fight like Canelo, but he's way too small. Way too small for Canelo.
Yeah.
I think he'd beat Canelo. Honestly, he's fucking amazing. But yeah, that's boxing. Now Leah could start joining because these are. How far are we in? An hour and 5. These are
Yeah. It's on you, man. It's on you.
non-sports topics. So the first one I put on here was, and this is just something I noticed, how come crime documentaries and paranormal type documentaries, why are they always trending? That's the question I put. Like I wonder why.
That's what
How
people
come?
like.
Is it like
You
People
wouldn't want to know
like
if you're.
people like scary stuff because it's on that verge of if it's real or is it not real.
yeah?
You
You
got
wouldn't
that.
want your neighbor to be like the killer next door.
Because if you notice
Dude.
on Netflix or whatever, it's always either a crime documentary or a paranormal shit that's trending. That's always what's trending.
and crime is common. Like who?
Yeah.
I don't like it. I hate it.
I think
don't
I think it's a psychological thing. Just us as humans, we're fucking drawn to violence and this
And we're not.
And-
I mean, we're always drawn to
and,
violence.
and the unknown because we're just curious.
To the unknown.
We're a curious fucking species.
Yeah, we're
Dude, I
really-
would want to know if my neighbor next door was murdered by the baker.
Oh, the baker.
That shit's funny.
we have a curious nature, and I think that's
You wouldn't want
why-
to know if someone like it was a ghost next door who was a murderer who turned out like that shit was possessed. Like, come on now.
Yeah, like
Let's
these
be
days-
realistic.
No.
Yes, yes. That I
wouldn't.
want to know. You have to be realistic about this. You never know who could be the killer.
Yeah, we're always intrigued by a new
Like the
story.
little sluts.
Murder
The
mystery.
imposter? That was, yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean, just
murder
think
mystery,
about,
bro.
think about like how famous murderers are. You know, like fucking Ted Bundy. That guy's world famous. John Wayne Gacy.
The Zodiac killer.
The Zodiac.
Ooh.
Who else was?
You know
there?
his case has not been solved to this day.
Toy box killer.
Yeah, I know about that.
The Zodiac. The reason he was scot free is because he was in a time where the way to gather.
Well, no one
evidence
knows what
was-
happened.
there was-
The Zodiac killer
Yeah,
was never found.
Yeah, but if he was in this era, they would have caught him by now. The reason why is because he was like in the 50s. No one had. I don't think there was DNA. I don't think fingerprints were like very primitive. Like there wasn't very advanced. So he got away with it, and he was smart.
Was it 50s? I thought it was the late 70s.
60s
Oh.
or 70s, something like that. But
Mm.
he was never caught. He's probably dead by now. Dead either way. It's been a long time. Yeah, but
He's
you
probably gonna
notice-
listen to this podcast later and be like, "Well, I'm gonna fucking kill you."
I'm like, bring it on, buddy. I have a gun. Try to beat that. Kidding. But
fight me.
like,
Fuck, I have a very large abdominal fist, and if you come at me, I will throw all my meat
his
at
old ass probably couldn't walk down the street now if he's still alive. But
I'll probably fucking kick his cane. It'll probably break his back. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's fight him, bro. Let's kill the
I
Zodiac killer.
beat his ass with his own cane. I'm just
The
kidding.
fuck? I'll throw a fucking pebble at him and watch him trip down a flight of stairs. Bro.
To the stairs. But yeah, that's a question. I was like, how come every time I'm on checking what's trending, it's either a crime documentary or a paranormal documentary. It's every time.
Paranoid.
Sometimes it's like a TV show or something, but most of the time, people are just drawn to this violence and the unknown. I think it's a psychological thing.
Fucking violence, man.
Violence
Always is, man.
always is. But yeah, that's a good topic I had on it. Another topic I had. It's another question. Like I guess to ask everyone here, what do you think is the best way to break the addiction we all have to being liked by others? What do you think is the best way to break it?
Being liked by
yourself.
others.
No, just
Yeah.
kidding.
What?
Like social media. You know how everyone has the like
To being liked by others. What the fuck?
Like
Everyone
so-
hates me right now.
like social media. You know the reason. Let's be honest. The reason we all have social media is to gain more. You know, to be more, get more attention, and to be more liked by others. That's why everyone has it. I mean,
No.
yeah, you do.
I
Don't-
I don't know about.
Stop
Stop,
capping.
yeah, I was
man.
just gonna
you
say that.
stop
Stop capping right
capping,
now.
Like, bro, calm
I
down.
mean, even business,
Yo,
even for
yo.
business reasons, you got to be liked to make good
No,
business.
Yo, that's cap. I was.
Means that-
Not cap.
That's
It's not cap.
true.
Psychology.
That is so not true.
You're not posting a picture
I-
to let everyone know how
I-
your face looks.
I use social media to look at other things.
I mean, you could say people use it more to like people are more extreme with it, but let's be honest, all of us are on there for that reason. Why else would we have
No.
it when we could just use websites and not make social media. We'll
No,
we'll be
it's
up to date
because I
anyways.
have friends, Jimmy.
Exactly, because you want to be
I
liked
have-
by your friends. There you go. There
I
you go.
typically
But-
don't care if I'm being
I-
liked.
Point
or not.
proven. It's over.
I
What
don't
do you
care about.
mean?
I just don't care about being liked. I mean,
Don't-
I honestly, I
Don't debate science. It's science.
the problem with being liked is like most people aren't gonna like you. So like,
Here-
why?
here's the
Yeah,
thing.
like-
Here's my best
This
advice.
person be a hater.
It's inevitable to it's impossible to stop that feeling, but the best way is make it beneficial to yourself. Maybe use it for business. Maybe you keep it small. You don't like get a shitload of friends and like
Well, I mean, like just like YouTube, you know, you're not just
Yeah.
making YouTube just to make YouTube. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, you're trying to build a fan base.
Yeah,
and
build-
the fan base is being liked.
it's business. Yeah,
It's
for me,
business, yeah,
that's
so
what I've
nothing
done.
wrong.
It's just business to me. I mean, yeah, I have to be liked by others to have good, to be benefit me, but I've turned it into something that'll help me. Some people that's all they care about, and it hurts them too. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I don't have 50 likes, and then they get like depressed and shit. Like, that's the
That was-
oh my
that was-
god,
I got 2 likes. The fuck? I'll give you guys an example of what's happened to me recently. I think I told you, Jim, but okay. So a while back, I thought maybe like I think 3 or 4 months ago. What the hell's that noise? I hear like a ear noise. But anyway, so about 3 or 4 months ago, I did a video on that show, Mad Mount Heroes of Pure Heart, and I did some reaction videos to like people's. But I did some reaction to people's short animation vids or whatever, just other fandom. So I got a lot of hate for it because apparently I can't speak for myself. I did kind of just talked about the fandom. Again, I don't care. Like, I made a mistake and I owned up to it.
yeah,
I basically talked about what the hell's the noise?
I know I hear it too, but
It's my freaking phone. That's probably why it's making a loud noise. Anyway, so I talked about these 2 characters, which it's honestly, check out the show. It's really dope. I don't know if you guys have watched the show. It's Mad Mount Heroes of Pure Heart. It's kind of a anime.
I've heard of it. Yeah,
It's really funny. I recommend. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I basically talked about the 2 main characters. I think their names were fucking Mad Mount and Badger Clops. They're the 2 main characters in the show.
uh-huh.
So there's a community out there that fucking I think they ship these characters because they're like they're dudes. So I played with it and people took it the wrong way that I was making fun of these characters
Oh my God.
and people and the shipping in there. People were so mad at me that they wanted me to remove the video, to delete it. Again, it's not even bad. It's on my channel. Go check it out.
Yeah, I think I saw like the comments on that one.
Yeah, dude, people were
talking
so
shit.
heated by that because I don't know, I can't be talking people shit. And then they said, "Why are you stealing people's videos?" I'm like, "I'm not stealing videos. I'm creating them in the video, and they're in the description."
Yeah.
I use whatever people send me. I react to it. I don't take it. I just do what I have to do to make my vid for today. But I got so much hate for that I did not upload for like almost a week, and I was so down because I was like, "Fuck, dude, I fucked up, bad time."
Yeah.
So with that in the conversation of being liked, I generally messed up bad time, and I just basically avoided people like that and try not to cause any issues with being liked. I got hate so much that I did not want to upload for a while. So with that being said, do I need people like me? I do think being liked is okay. But the problem is responsibility and accountability. Like, if you messed up, you need to own up to it. And I did. I admit I did.
Yeah.
And I apologized. But people still did not want me, talking about this creator's video anymore or another creator's video no more. They basically told me don't talk about it no more. So I kind of stepped away from that. And
Yeah.
it was pretty tough.
And my YouTube, I mean, mine is all fighting. It's very opinion based, obviously. I mean, I've had hate too. Like, obviously, Connor. I don't really like Connor. I get a lot of Irish people and fucking people from Europe. They're like, "You're a piece of shit." I'm like, "Well, Connor got his ass whipped by Khabib. Whether you think I'm a piece of shit or not, it happened." But I think the best way to stay liked by people and kind of just you got to learn how to become. I mean, you don't really become numb to it, but kind of to the point where you don't care if someone doesn't like you. As long as you're not doing something wrong. If you're doing something wrong, then just own up to it. But
like for instance, like LeBron, he's one of the people who gets one of the most hates a lot too. I mean, he's played games in his like stadiums that he's left, like when he left the Cavs and he had to play the Cavs.
oh yeah,
When he was with the Heat, he got a fuck ton of hate, but he tried his best not to let it bother him and focus on the now.
yeah.
So it's just one of those things you just can't try to like let get to you. You just gotta fucking focus on the now and keep going. You know.
Yeah, I try to focus.
Brush that
Like
shit off.
the best advice is
Oh, you hate me? Oh, I didn't see it. I don't care.
best advice is focus on the present. At least for me personally, every day I wake up, I focus on just just success, man. And then I mean, people will like you as you get better and better at what you do. And the people that don't like me, if it's not for a real reason, I don't really stand down. Like if it's like, let's say a video, like they don't agree with my opinion, I'm like, well, that's cool, man. Disagree, you can agree, disagree. And if they're insulting and shit, then I don't even waste my time. Like at that, it's hard to do that at first, especially when you're like, some people just care more about what others think of them. But if you're one of those people, just work on it. It's kind of like mental exercise to the point where you really don't really care. Life is better. Life is more calm when you don't really care about that shit. I mean, obviously I care to get bigger. So obviously people have to like me, but best way to do it is just be yourself and, it'll work out. I mean,
you already kind of got to where you are right now. You have like 900 subscribers, so I mean, you're making an impact regardless. I think maybe like you shouldn't worry about what people like or don't like about you. I honestly just stem away from that. Like I just focus on just trying to make content, and then whatever people say, you know, I have to give validation sometimes to people. You know, you have to take critique sometimes and criticism.
Oh yeah, I do.
But too. You know. It's just if you messed up, you know, just take the criticism in and that's it. But like again, I've dealt with like this shit with other people who are just negative in my section on YouTube, and I just don't tend to stem away for that. So
I try to build not just being liked, but even something more is being respected. You know, like if you're respected, people will they really mess with you. If they just like you, I mean that's fine. But if they respect you, then you actually have some kind of influence over them. Like if you're, let's say my shit, like my fighting shit, if they respect my opinion, then they'll come back to my channel and be like, all right, this guy's opinion is valid. So, or like anything. But that's my advice on that. I mean, I think our culture has made us all addicted to it because of social media and the internet and shit. But honestly, just work on it. It's harder said than done because there's so many people addicted to that shit, like way worse than any of us here. That's the whole life is just getting likes and shit. But yeah, that's the topic I had. The next one. Now, this is more controversial. I mean, not controversial. It's a, what do you call it? Conspiracy. Do you guys think that aliens are real? That's just some shit I had on it.
And the reason why I say yes is because...
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
is because, I don't know, I've looked up a lot of cases, and I'm not talking about the fake cases you hear on YouTube. I'm talking about, like,
YouTube.
You know, like, shit with sources and stuff. You know, there's been, like, a lot of sightings or whatever.
I'll be right back. I'm getting bit by mosquitoes.
Okay.
You know, and I believe the ones that I read that I actually think are true. You know, I do believe some are fake, you know, because some just, I don't know, just too hard to believe. But yeah, I do believe that there's aliens. And I'm going to be honest, I felt like I've even seen something. But I don't want to sound like I'm crazy, so I don't... Whatever.
Leah, do you think they're real or something? It doesn't have to be aliens, but do you think it's something out there?
Well, I mean, if we're here, something else is there.
Yeah,
if you think about that,
I don't think that's a good opinion. Just saying.
It makes sense. It makes sense though.
Not really.
Like,
there's something out there.
Like, yeah, there has to be something or another people out there.
Just because we're here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense.
I think
maybe.
Yeah, I think it's too much. There've been too many cases and too many people have said things that I think it's impossible that every single person that said they've seen something is lying. So I think it is real. I don't know if it's aliens or what, but there's definitely something there. Whatever you believe, whether it's fucking demon, alien, fucking whatever. There's definitely something there.
A lot of like religious versions of what aliens actually are because, you know, in religious versions, if you're going like, I guess, like Christian or Catholic, you know, that there's only, you know, one planet with people on it. There's not other species than humans. But in that, like I said, in the religious version, what aliens actually are, they're supposedly either half human and half angels, which, because those half human, half angels weren't made by God. They weren't supposed to. They're not supposed to be really like living with us or interfering in like human affairs. Yeah. So basically like God supposedly told to the angels, like, you know, like the fathers of the aliens, is that they could live like in water or like on other like planets like the moon or shit, but they can't, they're not supposed to be like interfering with humans. Even though they are interfering with humans, I think they're doing it anyways, but like low key. So, but I mean, and that's just like that version of it, though. There's other like people saying like, oh, they're actually demons, or they're just different species, or there's just different, or there's a whole bunch of different species.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's all interesting. We don't really know until we actually, see for ourselves. But like you said, there's been enough sightings, or enough people saying that they're seeing shit to the point that it can't be fake.
Yeah, it can't be fake. Hey, Wildcat, do you think aliens are real?
In my perspective, it's debatable. I mean, I don't even know anything much about aliens. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest here.
Lesbian?
Let's be honest.
Lesbians,
let's be honest.
Oh shit.
Hey, lesbian, let's be friends.
Lesbian. Nah, I don't know. See, the problem is we just been getting so much like information about aliens and whatnot. I don't think they're real. I don't. I'm 100% on it. I just think that we've been so invited. Now, do I think there's other stuff out there in the world? Of course, I think there's stuff out there in the universe. But aliens, that's just kind of hard. You got to see one. On top of that, too, all these sci-fi movies and shit.
Sci-fi.
Like, goddamn, bro. Like there was this movie. It's by Steven Spielberg. I don't know what the hell it was called. I think it was called the Closer One Encounters. I think I saw it recently. I highly recommend watching it. It's really, really dope. It's by Steven Spielberg. I think he made it in 1992. I think it was probably around the same time he did E.T. But it's really dope. It's about Nick. It's about this small community town, and basically what ended up happening was they got I guess not invaded, but they saw alien life form, and there's this guy and woman. Well, the guy, he basically has this theory of like what they're going for, and he builds like a mountain of like a giant mountain. Again, you have to watch it. I just don't know much. He builds a mountain, and the aliens, that's where they're gonna land, and it's very good because it tells a good story. It's very slow, paced film, but I guarantee you'll like it.
Yeah.
But no, my stance on it, it's hard because I don't see it. I mean, yeah, there's shows about it, but they're just
you're more of a I gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah, I can't just take someone's word from it. It's like same thing with mythical creatures. Like I don't think the werewolf's real. Bear,
werewolves.
Well, like, dude, let's be honest.
I don't think fucking cows are real. I think those things are fake, bro. Made by the government.
Again, we don't know.
India praises cows, bro. There's no way.
In Area 51, guys. The raid was unsuccessful.
That's where Tupac and Biggie are too.
The fuck.
Nah, but anyways, though, fucking thing is though, with when it comes to aliens, there's a lot of cases. There's a lot of people who say they see sightings. Apparently there's an airport where a bunch of aliens live underneath, like a huge ass bunker, and it's underneath the airport. It's like the government runs it or some shit. And then you got other cases that apparently there is a huge, like, I don't know. Apparently there was a huge alien ship, and this is a long time ago, way before we were born. There's a huge alien ship above LA, and just right above plain sight, everyone saw. And even the military started shooting at it. Apparently those bullets reflected back from the ship or something. It came, hit some people or whatever. But those are like long time ago. I can't really tell if it's true or not because, I mean, it seems like whatever, like, government doesn't want to admit it. I don't know. It's weird to explain too. And then there was another case where, I think they were like hovering over like a military base, and then I guess out of nowhere like what was it called? Like those shockwaves, like
sonic boom.
like the ones that like take out all your like
like EMP. Yeah.
Apparently there's an EMP, and it was like right above like a nuclear place too. So they like turned off that whole nuke factory or whatever.
Yeah.
And then dude, there's a hell of case. There's one apparently like there's a whole like they found like a supposedly a city. Sorry,
this is gonna be interesting when it gets released.
I'm sorry, I heard a lot of shit about aliens, so I'm kind of interested in this.
They're gonna work. Their ones gonna think this is real.
I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. Apparently in LA too, they also found a huge like city-looking ship type of thing underwater, and out of nowhere, those people who saw it, the city just disappeared. And you got a whole bunch of weird stories like that. So it's like hard to believe it's true. It's hard to take their word from it. You could say there's a bunch of witnesses, but only those people could say it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's weird.
I think there's definitely something out there.
I mean, alien came into my house last night. This is very important. He raped me.
Oh my God! I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Now I have
Again,
little
what?
alien babies running around. I think I'm just gonna shoot them. I mean, they're weird. They don't even look as good as me. So
Fucking an alien, man. Damn.
Yeah, we'll have to see though. I gotta see to believe it. I'm sorry. That's just me.
But another question: do you think there's a a fucking what's it called paranormal world, like one we can't see, like a supernatural world of fucking whatever, like demons,
AUs?
angels,
I love the
Like
fact
Stranger
that
Things?
AUs could exist.
AUs?
I remember like the government was like, oh, like they proved that parallel universes were real or something like that.
Well,
I mean, that's
not
just
not
yeah.
that, but like it's in our world, in our universe, but it's like a how do you call it? Like a supernatural world that we can't see with our naked eye. It's like some people
like,
think
does
there's
it
like
surround us? But like
it's
invisible?
like surrounds us, but we can't see it, and it's
Are you
all
talking
done.
kind of like Stranger Things? Because there's like a reality. It's like another reality, but it's in the same world. But it's like
Yeah,
like-
it's like
it's weird, like
some
different.
people think it's angels and demons always fighting,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
hear
that's
about
why you
that.
feel shit that you feel like, oh, I feel happy. I mean, all the angels are winning. I don't know, some shit like that. But
Yeah.
do you guys think that's a real thing? It doesn't have to be angels and demons. It can be fucking energies or whatever the fuck. I don't know what other people say,
I
but
can believe it. I can believe it, honestly. I mean, I
Yeah.
believe kind of stuff like that. I mean, like if you believe in ghosts, obviously we can't. If we can't see ghosts, they're in another type of world which they could see. It's whatever. It's like basically they're in a room that's fucking a mirror, but we can't see in, but they could see out.
yeah,
So I don't know. I mean, I believe it. So
yeah. Some
Yeah.
people, the most like super believe it to see it kind of people think life is super simple. Like, oh, we die and and then we disappear, and
Yeah.
we're all just humans that while we're born doesn't matter. We're born and we get a job, we get married, we die. I mean, that's it. That's all you think life is that
I mean, we gotta
not
just
boring and bland. And that's it.
nah. There's just more to it. We just life's
There's
gonna
some
happen.
people that think that way. I'm like, do you really? And I do get the argument of, well, the only reason why people don't think that way is because they don't want to think when we die it's over. I'm like, yeah, I
don't
get
know.
that too, but do you really think that we're all here just based off chance? Like that's just
I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard a lot of scientists are reverting to religion because and like this is like they're all saying the same shit. Like the way the universe is created, they all say there has to be a designer behind it because the way it's too perfect. It's too like printed out
yeah.
the way it is.
I think
So,
yeah,
I don't know.
everything we have is too. I mean, I don't think it can be left. It can be all coincidence. Like it's too
Yeah.
perfect.
Mhm.
And I know we're not perfect beings, but it's just too perfect. Like goddamn, we
Yeah.
eat something, we get fuel. We drink something, we get fuel. We fucking shit and piss to let it out.
I know.
Like, it's perfect system.
And our whole body's basically like another universe full
Yeah.
of like cells, nucleuses, and
And then we
you know,
fucking
DNA atoms.
we fuck to make more of us. Like it's too perfect, man.
I know,
It's too
dude.
perfect
We
world.
fuck to make more and multiply, dude. It's awesome.
And then there's other animals that are not on our level intellectually.
Yeah.
Like
I
we're,
mean, again,
Well-
we just gotta wait.
like people don't ask why. Some people are like, "Oh, that's just the way it is." I'm like, "The fuck? I don't think so, man." Like, how come we're smarter than than dogs?
getting-
huh?
yeah,
Why?
Sorry.
You think there's a
getting-
reason?
I'm getting bit up right now, guys. I'm fucking getting bit up my skills right now. I'm getting pissed off right now. So I'm turning off my mic because I keep getting fucking bit. And it hurts.
You need to buy one of those.
That's why I took a break because I went to go get some repellent to spray on me, and that shit's
Oh.
not
That's some
working.
whack off.
whack off.
This is called whack off. I gotta buy
Is
some.
it whack 'em off or is it just whack off?
No, it's called Repel Mosquito. It's 100% accurate, but it's not doing its job. I think it's because it's hot. It's hot today too.
Yeah,
So true.
I think the world, like I said, is too perfect to be left a chance. And I think there's a reason why we're here. I mean, the reason I guess is up to every single person what they think it is, whether it's
Yeah.
religious reason, or whether it's some shit that they made up themselves. Or I don't think it's that simple though. That we're just here for nothing, and it's just that's just chance, and then we die, and that's it. I mean, if you want to believe that, it's cool. I guess some people do. I guess I see why they believe it because that's all we know. But I think we got to realize we're not perfect human beings, so we don't know everything. So that's the point. That's the point.
The whole point of like when it comes to religion, a lot of people don't believe it because they don't see anything of it though. But the whole point of in believing it is called having faith.
Yeah.
Having faith in something doesn't mean you see it It's just something you just have to have faith in, and that's supposedly like the part of it when it comes to religion. You got to believe in your God because you have faith in it. And then that's how some people live. Some people are just like, nah, fuck faith.
Yeah, some people are like, science is the answer. I'm like, well, we don't have all the answers in science either. Like,
True.
like what makes up? We can go all the way down to what, the molecular level. What makes up molecules? They don't really fucking know. You get to quantum physics, like, oh well, this makes that. I'm like, what makes that? What makes that? You don't know that either.
You took chemistry, Jimmy. You know all the answers.
Well, like you can go
You know
down
all those answers, bro.
They can go down to cellular, then they can go down to atomic, then molecular, then what's it called? The fucking I don't know what the like protons, electrons, neutrons. What are those called?
Those are atoms.
Atoms.
Yeah, those
There's a certain. There's no, it's not. Those no. There's a certain
That's how I know
word.
you feel that chemistry.
No. Oh, are you talking about Fuck, I think I know what you're talking about. I can't remember.
They're not called atoms. They're called
like
something else.
Zero atoms, as you.
A sextant or something like that. I don't know.
Those are basically. Well, I'm sure they go even smaller than that. If you take like advanced chemistry or
What's
quantum
what's square
quantum
root of
physics.
pi?
Pixels. As yeah, we're all
Pixels?
pixels.
Nah. Yeah. It's,
Square root of pi is like 1.16, I think.
what happened to 3.14? That shit's gone too.
You just said square root of pi, and I think the answer.
I know the
See,
answer. The
it
whole
always
answer
changes
to
every
the
year.
pi. Knows you.
You
No,
can
it's cool.
check. I'm not sure. I remember something like
4, 6,
that.
I know it's changed a lot.
6, 8, 2, 5,
Pi's
3.
infinite. I know pi's infinite. That's all I know. It goes on
Mhm.
forever.
No, I know the last number is not infinite.
It's not infinite.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, they're called subatomic particles. There you go.
Subatomic?
That's what they're called.
Particles. That's
Not
right.
atoms. You're wrong. So I was right. But
It's fine.
so I guess
You're
I
wrong,
Fucking
though.
not.
He had to prove it.
I
He
guess
had to
I guess I didn't fail chem, did
It
I?
happens, bro.
Say it.
Guess I didn't fail chem. But
Yes, I
Are you
did.
sure about that?
you can see my grades. All A's,
True.
buddy.
True.
I still have all mine. I always kept mine in my box upstairs.
But
You got all A's, bro. That shit.
yeah.
It's like Jimmy. The only reason why you have A's is because of pure luck. No, I'm just kidding. But it's cap. No, I'm just kidding.
The truth is, I've capped my whole school career, and I'm not in college
Sure,
at all.
buddy,
I'm
sure.
kidding.
Stop capping.
Stop capping.
I was more better at history personally.
But like the point is, not even science can answer what makes up protons and all that. They say it's fucking magic. They don't fucking know.
It's fucking magic. Hey, what only magic is science that we haven't discovered yet or fully
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what magic is.
I guess.
Yeah, you like that? Mm-hmm.
Let me see it. I'm
I
trying to
guess
search
that
up
explains the magic of the 8-ball.
like
Yeah,
in a
eight
way.
ball.
I just
fake.
don't
That
understand.
shit does not work.
I mean, bro, I was trying to do some ninjutsu on a bitch, but it didn't work.
I guess the smaller level. I just looked it up. They're called quarks. That's what makes up.
Bro, stop looking up atoms.
Quarks.
That's what makes up
Atoms.
subatomic particles.
I mean,
oh
we
shit!
we could go to the muscular area and talk about deltoids and thyroids.
Oh shit! There's even a lower level. They're called gluons. They make up quarks.
What the fuck?
That's what make up quarks.
What
my
the
God.
heck?
Oh shit! Like computer broke.
I didn't
I've
expect
heard
you
about
to say
quarks
that, bro.
actually.
They're fucking called gluons. But
I didn't expect you to say that. That actually sounds like an alien, dude.
sounds
The
like
fuck? Oh my god! It's a gulon.
oh, but I guess below that they don't really know what. I could probably keep looking, but there's a certain point where they don't know.
yeah, just a shit ton.
It's like, oh, it's called a. I'm just kidding. There's nothing else, but
I mean, what is it? The quantum realm? I'm just kidding.
a quantum realm. But I know quantum physics. They get like super deep in depth, but there's even answers that they don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever will, unless you're fucking God. I mean, or whatever you believe in. But
Whatever.
Yeah.
point is, we don't know anything, so people gotta understand that. They're like, well, it's just left up to science. I'm like, well, what is science, man? Do we know everything? No, we don't.
Science rules.
I mean, a lot of fucking things said in science
Bill
that
Nye
recently
science
discovered
class.
were
Like,
already
what?
discovered in like religion books.
Yeah, like why is the Earth perfectly placed so that we can live and we don't freeze or die
because it's
of
flat.
heat because it's flat?
Because it's
They're like,
flat.
they can't answer that. They
Is
can't
the
answer
Earth flat?
Nah,
why,
bro.
why is the sun in a perfect position where we don't die of heat or freeze to death? Why? What can you answer that question?
Bro, we're dying of heat now.
What,
Dude,
what
it's
answer?
like 95 to that.
What answers that question? They're like, well, it's the
Hold
like.
on,
No,
let
there's
me
no
check
answer. There's no
Let me
answer.
check the weather today. It's 88 right
Checking
now.
the weather.
8 degrees right now. It's
Like
freaking-
things are perfectly in place for us to
That's
survive. And I don't think
We're
that's
too perfect.
it's too perfect to be a coincidence. There's too many
And
perfect.
the way our planet just heals too on its own now,
Yeah.
our planet heal as good as us, you know.
Yeah.
I guess so. Depends.
I mean, like we stay inside for just a
You
little
think
bit
the
because of
planet is
quarantine, and then
healing?
the fucking ozone layer, whatever, got healed up, right in the
Yeah.
fucking Arctic Ocean, or
because we use so much fuel. That's why.
yeah, I know.
And-
But, like,
and
not
also-
other planets would heal like we do.
And in my opinion,
This shit could heal.
I don't
Yeah.
think we should. I don't think we should play God and try to give ourselves like anti-aging shit.
Don't play God with those ants.
Yeah, I think something would happen. I think something bad would happen. Like we'd make a monster, and we wouldn't be able to stop it. Kind of like the internet, like social media, is something we can't stop at this point. I think that would happen with us. We'd create like a fucking immortal monster that's not even human.
Hopefully, we're fucking deceased by then.
Deceased.
I want to die already. I'm tired of 2020, man.
What the fuck? I want to die already.
Fuck this job.
I'm
I'm
Fuck
secretly
this, bro.
suicidal. My rope's right there and ready after the podcast.
Dude, it's just like we're.
This
I'm
is
so,
the last podcast. I won't be around
I'm
anymore.
so
I'm just
over
kidding.
this. You know what I mean? It happens.
Bro,
Your suicide hotlines. That was
it'll
it.
It's
be
just outlets.
better.
Did you ever watch
It's-
13 Reasons Why? Call 1-800-13reasonswhy.org. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck, fuck Easter egg. There's a 14th reason.
14th reason. Like Easter egg, there's another reason. It's like Easter egg, there is another rapist. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Like
Calm
Easter-
down, man. You don't want this video taken down, do you?
The fuck,
Yeah,
the 13 reasons. I lost the 13th tape. That was good.
No, it happens though.
Like,
It's okay.
like 14th reason, her mom killed her. I'm just kidding. It's fucked up.
Fuck.
That's pretty fucked up.
15th reason.
It's
Delete
cool.
my fucking porn history. That was good.
Porn history. But fucking,
This escalated.
It happens though. So, hey,
yeah, that's supernatural world. I think it does exist. I don't think but fucking,
I think. Wait, Jimmy, have you ever watched Stranger Things?
I watched some of it and I kind of stopped. I don't know. It's all right. But fucking,
I
hey
like
guys,
the-
I'm gonna have to let you go right now because actually I gotta go somewhere right now. I got a phone call, so
you gotta go?
I gotta sign out. Okay.
All right, man. Peace out.
All right, man. But
All right,
thanks for
man.
having me on, Jay. I'll be back next time. Sorry about that.
all
Man.
right. It's all right. Peace.
Peace.
Damn.
It was the kid.
Uh,
Nice.
but how far are we in? You guys have any other topics?
Was there any other topics you had?
No,
Oh wait,
that's all
wait,
mine.
wait, wait! I
That was
got
all
a
of
question
them?
for you
Okay.
guys. Since you guys have PS4s, you guys hear about that PS4 update?
Oh yeah, the
That they're gonna
party.
be monitoring your party chats?
Yeah, that's a little
Yeah,
much.
can't even talk shit anymore.
I saw
Yeah.
that. I saw that. Was so
Xbox
funny.
doesn't do that, right?
Not that I know of.
Oh.
Thing is,
Fuck,
a lot
man.
of people thought that they just meant it's purely recorded, so you can't say anything, and then once you say something, you're fucked. No, I think it just meant by when you could record, like let's say you're fucking cursing someone out in the party, they could report you in that party chat and report
Yeah.
that party chat, and then they could go back and watch the audio. I think that's all that really
That's
means.
what I. That's what I
That's
think.
fucking dumb,
So
man.
we could still talk shit, but we can't. We gotta watch out for talking shit, and then like they're just like they don't like it. You know?
I think it's a little
That
too.
was,
That's
that
a little.
was so funny.
That's a little too much. Like that's a
Hey
little.
Jimmy, so remember how in Battlefront, fucking, we couldn't even do it through messages? I guess we can't even do it in fucking party chat
I
either.
can't say shit now. Fucking, we can't invite anyone to parties anymore because we'll get fucking reported.
So that's just party chat. Game chat, they never said anything about.
Yeah, we can still talk shit on game chat. I don't think they could.
I could go on a fucking GTA lobby and be like, "Fuck all of you." I'm just kidding.
But
I mean, that's probably the best environment for you to do that.
I think that's invasion of privacy. Honestly, man, that's too much. Like we
To
can't
be
say
honest,
shit.
yeah, it is kind of an invasion of privacy. I see what they're trying to do, but like you have people who literally go in the party and actually go through their settings to make themselves not be recorded. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that has any effects to it.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
that. Hopefully, 'cause fuck that.
Mm.
Yeah,
Hopefully it does, cause fuck that, man. It's fucking dumb.
yeah,
But-
kind of dumb, to be
The
honest.
memes were so good on that.
But we should all get Xbox and move on. I'm just kidding. I fuck that.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah, Switch.
play Switch. I wonder if are the PS5 gonna do that.
Get a PC.
I don't know.
I hope the PS5 doesn't do that shit, man. Stupid ass fucking recording of fucking game
Fucking,
chat.
what the fuck should I get on PC?
Why,
Don't I
why
have-
don't you just invest in a PC?
What the fuck are we gonna do in there? Play fucking
You
Roblox?
can play anything that's on consoles.
It's shitty. They gotta push buttons and fucking shit. Like, I don't know.
You push buttons on the controller.
Yeah, but there's like thousands of fucking buttons in the keyboards. There's like 4 of the fucking PS4 remote. It's fucking retarded.
thousands of buttons.
There's like
Thousands of buttons, guys.
10 times more. For sure.
Homie doesn't know how to type.
I'm pretty good at typing. I don't want to
It's
fucking type
official.
while I play
It's
Call of
official.
Duty.
Jay the Great does not
I'm
know
like,
how to
I'm
type.
killing. He's like, I'm killing him. like fucking typing all the time. And the PS4 is like one button. It's over. Let's fucking fuck that. But
that's why console players don't get respect.
that's why we beat PC players when we play them.
Because you have aim assist, lol.
Nah, no aim assist, buddy. It's all skill.
No aim. Okay,
Pure
dude.
skill.
Okay.
That's only on fucking GTA because everyone has that shit. But
You could even turn it off. I've turned it off before too.
yeah, Call of Duty, it's all skill, but yeah, fuck that. Sony, what the fuck? I'm
I
just
think.
kidding.
Wait, don't you need to get what do you have to download? What is it called, Leah, to play PC games? Like you have to download a certain app.
Well, it depends. Like Steam.
That's what
it is,
Sam
yeah.
had. That's when Sam was on here. She said she had that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I think I have
like,
Steam,
to play
but-
COD and stuff, you gotta get like Blizzard games, like Blizzard Entertainment.
Oh
.net
shit,
Client.
that's fucking weird, man.
And
It's a
then you
waste
can
of
play Modern
time.
Warfare.
Thing is, it seems
Also,
kind of
it's time.
complicated to play games on the computer.
Yeah, it does. They're
Like
pain,
you gotta press a lot of buttons
They're
just to
pain in
fucking
the-
buy the game.
pain in the ass to do all that shit.
Honestly, it's the same thing as like going to the
I used to play computer games.
going to like the Microsoft store and just like buying a game, downloading it, and playing it.
Yeah, but
But it's just too complex for you. You're just not on the level of PC gaming. That's all.
it's called.
That's all it is.
It's just convenience. That's a pain in the ass. So.
It's a pain in the ass.
It's like download Blizzard and then do all this shit and then you can play. I'm like, nah, I could just turn on PS4 and start playing. So fuck it.
Well, you do the same thing.
And all you do is buy the game and downloads. That's it.
Yeah, same thing. You buy the game, you download it, and you play it.
It's just too much. I mean, maybe I think there is a way to like somehow use a remote on the PC. Right? I've seen people do that. Let's do that instead. I'll do it.
Thing is, I think when it comes to PC, I think it's a little easier to aim because of the mouse.
Oh yeah.
But you're able to real quick. But I mean, I don't know.
It's because there's no dead zones on the controller. Like when you hit the corner of your controller, that's a dead zone. So since like when you have a mouse, there's no dead zones.
Man,
Yeah.
So you're free to like 180 and 360 as normal.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That is true. But I mean, if you turn up that sensitivity up in the controller,
You're still gonna hit a dead zone.
it don't matter. I could do spin a fucking 360.
But
I don't know. I'm just saying like PC was one of like it was. a
Nah,
good
I get what you're talking about, but it's honestly self preference. Some people prefer to be on little keyboards and stuff, and other people prefer to be on a little controller.
yeah,
But
but
it's whatever. I got that golden controller right there.
Ooh.
and soon the PS5 will be out. But
Yes.
I'm probably gonna wait until its fucking shit comes out.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
wait
gonna
for.
wait
I
too.
don't want to get right away and waste my money with no games.
I know.
Like that.
I want to
Take
fucking
your
get
own-
that Spider-Man game. I want 2K and
Oh,
then
2K.
even the Call of Duty.
The Call of Duty Cold War.
Like I
Black
don't know.
Ops Cold
I
War.
feel that when they release new console generations, like the multiplayer is like it's not that good because not that many people are playing it.
I mean, at first probably, but once.
At first, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like if you buy it like straight up and you expect to like hop into a multiplayer game, you're not gonna really find much.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, by the time they join, you're like high level and you whip all their ass. I'm just kidding. But what was I gonna ask? So are you gonna get the new Xbox when it comes out?
I don't need to.
You don't need to.
What?
You get it for Christmas?
Didn't they say that Black Ops was going to be cross-platform
Yeah.
from like PC?
I
So I'll just
think-
play it on PC.
Oh, you're gonna get on PC. Do
I
you,
mean, I
still,
guess, yeah.
do you still play Xbox or no?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean,
Sometimes. You
my friends still have like Xbox, but I still have PC friends. So
You
it's
kind
like,
of shifted to PC a little bit.
pretty much. I mean, I don't play much.
Oh, you don't play video games much? I thought you. I thought you.
No,
played,
I mean like I don't play many games.
Oh,
Like,
what do you do most of the time? Like besides school, obviously, since what's all we fucking do. That's okay.
I mean,
What? Do,
I play Overwatch.
that's
and
on. Is
Minecraft,
that on PC?
And yeah,
Oh, okay.
dude, anything that's on consoles on PC unless it's a PS4 exclusive.
'Cause I remember you used to play a lot of Xbox like back in the day, right? Or no? Like
I
back
mean,
in
I
the
just play a lot of COD.
like a lot.
I think ever
That's
since like COD went to crap, at like Advanced Warfare,
Yeah.
I just
that
like
shit's
stopped
trash.
playing,
Yeah.
and then like BO3 came out, and I hopped on the BO3 grind, and then I dropped it, and then I
Modern
didn't
Warfare.
come back with Modern Warfare because Battle Royale was huge. Like,
Modern Warfare
Fortnite
is pretty
got
fun though.
big and everything,
Yeah.
and then like here comes Warzone, and then like everybody's in the Warzone.
I'm waiting
now.
for Cold War. Fuck man. I hope
And so
there's.
I'm
I hope-
waiting for Cold War. I think it's gonna be
I hope it
probably
has some.
one of the best ones.
Yeah. I
Best
hope it has
comeback
some
COD.
I wouldn't
lit.
overhype it though.
Yeah.
I don't know. People are already hating on it and liking it. You know, some people are already overhyping it.
They're always gonna hate on the Call of Duty.
I hope they
I
have
know.
lit zombies. That's what I'm hoping.
I don't know, people are saying it's just the same like Modern Warfare, so they're trying to rely on the zombies. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope
The
they
only-
have some lit shit.
The only thing that would ever bring like COD back to its prime was Force Game Chat.
Oh my god.
Worst game chat, like you talking about like a Black Ops 2.
Like Force Game Chat, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, like stuff we played when we were like basically 8 or 9.
Like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2.
Like you had to talk to the
Like
people.
you had to talk people in game chat.
I
or
mean,
like,
you did on the you had to on the PS3. I remember on fucking Black Ops
Oh,
2.
yeah.
You know
Oh
that
my
was
God.
nice. I
in
loved it when
Black
everyone
Ops
had a
2,
mic.
if you decided to play Search and Destroy, you were forced game chat. You were forced into whatever game chat system they had.
Yeah. So you don't play
Kinda
any.
like that.
You don't. Do you play any like story based games like fucking Spider-Man or fucking? Oh, Spider-Man was only PlayStation exclusive, but like
Yeah, Spider-Man's exclusive.
But do you play any story games? Like Xbox? I mean Halo, right? I mean that shit's old now though. But
What? Oh, hold on.
oh shit, I was kidding.
IF.
What WTF? I'm just kidding.
My favorite single player game has kind of always been Assassin's Creed. I mean, I love Spider-Man too, but like
Wow.
Assassin's Creed always been like one of my favorite like single player games. I used to play that shit for hours.
Fucking
I don't really play story games. I
you
think
should.
the one story game I played
Better
was
than
like
mine.
a demo back in
What
like
the fuck?
of like
Uh.
Spider-Man Friend or Foe.
Oh my god, that shit's old. I remember that game.
You could get addicted to single player games. I mean, that shit, like, when it's good, when the story mode's good, and just, like, the gameplay is just
Yeah.
on point, you just, like, fuck,
Like
man.
the Last of
Online, dude.
Last of Us, both of them. I played them in like 2 days. I
Mm.
fucking played the whole thing.
Mm.
Like I was trying to do a walkthrough on my channel, but fucking stupid shit
When-
fucked up.
I feel like, even, like, Spider-Man, you know, I got my first fucking platinum trophy on that.
Oh yeah, like 100% completion. I know.
Yeah, I fucking played through the whole game.
Spider-Man was clean. I was like, damn, that shit was good. I played all the Batman ones. Those are all story mode. They're all fucking good. Did you never play Batman, Leah? Batman Arkham
I don't
games?
like Batman.
What the fuck?
I think Batman is a dumb superhero.
He's a-
Oh,
For like
he's
for the
du-
rich guy he is, I think
He's dumb enough to beat Superman.
Not like dumb brain wise. Like I mean,
Yes.
just like I just don't like him. That okay? No, I'm not gonna say it on your podcast, but I will say it afterwards. Something about Batman.
You could say it. I don't give a shit.
No, it is highly offensive.
That he's a piece
And
of
I-
shit.
and I don't want that hate to come.
What is he a piece of shit?
No, it's not that It's Batman is a superhero for like okay, hold on.
Say it.
Batman is a hero that is hero specific. Like only certain people will like Batman.
Oh, I see.
I'm not gonna say those certain people.
I mean, like people that
Like a race of people?
race.
A race of people.
know,
Like,
like-
is it like the
No.
Black Lives Community Matter?
Black Lives Matter. Batman lives matter. I'm just kidding.
Batman Lives Matter?
Are you saying
Oh,
only
no.
only Asians like Batman? I'm just kidding.
Only fucking Pakistanians?
Pakistanians. A fucking. So who's your favorite superhero on DC? I mean, favorite superhero. It's Green Lantern still, right?
I don't have favorite superheroes. I have like a set of heroes.
I thought Green Lantern was your favorite.
Yeah, like
Is he
one,
your-
like he's like probably the most
Who's your
like
favorite?
favorite one.
Yeah,
What does
who's-
he do? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, who's your second? Who's like?
It
is it
shows
all-
off a green ring.
Who's your second favorite?
Green Arrow.
All green. So let me
It's
guess.
all green?
Is it fucking the Green Mist? I'm just kidding. It's not a superhero.
No.
The fuck- is the Hulk your third favorite? No, is it-
Hulk. Who's your third then?
Third,
Yeah.
I would have to say Nightwing.
Nightwing.
Yeah,
More than Batman.
not Robin like Dick Grayson. No, I'm talking about like Nightwing Dick Grayson. Is like
Oh, when he becomes Nightwing.
yes.
Yeah. You like him more than Batman?
Yes.
He beat Dick's ass. The fuck?
Still has like a better story than him in my opinion.
Oh, Dick had a good story, I guess.
He has
But,
a good story. That's what I like about the heroes. Like they have good stories.
He's the best to replace Batman. If Batman died, he'd be the best candidate. But he does die in the new game that's coming out, Gotham Knights. That's coming out in 2 years or a year. He does die, and all the Robins have to like take over his place because Batman dies in the trailer. He's like, if you're watching this, I'm already dead. I was like, oh shit. Who kills him? I don't know. Who can? Not even Superman can kill him. Who the fuck is gonna kill him?
Watch this, I'm already dead.
But
Of course, it's fucking
just
something
because
like that.
I don't mess with Batman does not mean I mess with Superman. He's
Do you like Superman or not? Not either.
I would say I like Superman a little bit better than Batman.
Yeah.
But
Who do you
I-
think would win in the fight, Iron Man or Batman?
It's a good fight.
I think it depends on who
Yeah, it'd
has
be a good fight.
more will to move on.
Oh,
So,
Batman has prep time. I don't know.
I think Batman has more will to like go on and stuff. Like I think he could last longer than Iron Man though.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be whoever outsmarts the other probably.
Because when you think of not looking at comics, if you go back to like the MCU and Captain America's Civil War, it literally took Cap's shield to like knock out Iron Man for like the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like think about what Batman could do against Iron Man.
Well,
I mean, fist fight?
He'd
fuck him up. Yeah.
Iron Man wasn't fighting at his full potential either. I mean, if you're gonna give him like a fist fight, Batman was gonna win that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if
But
anything,
Batman
fucking
wouldn't
Iron Man
go
only knows
full-
like rookie boxing.
Yeah.
That's about it. His suit. But the thing is, his suit is what's so like technologically advanced. Like the suit could recognize fight patterns and reverse it onto that user, which is pretty damn good and OP too.
Do you think Batman would be able to hack that suit though? In the little time he has.
Okay, but you could say that too. It's because I think it's happened to Iron Man plenty of times, but Iron Man also could rehack his own stuff too. Reboot it. He has a lot of backup systems for that too.
Batman with prep time against Iron Man.
It's hard.
Yeah, I think if Batman catches him off guard, he beats him. But if they both know about each other and they fucking prepare, that's a good fight. I don't think it would be very hard to hack Iron Man shit if Iron Man's aware. But
and Iron Man doesn't just have one suit too. He has multiple suits. His backup suits, and most of the time the suits are run by his brain.
I think Iron Man would know better than not to engage him like head on. He'll fuck him up since he's like a martial arts expert. But he'd probably be long range.
Batman's best bet to like defeat Iron Man would be probably more closer up, like
That's what I'm thinking. It's
like in like a closed off room where Iron Man can't just release explosions. If it's like a long distance battle like in a flatland, I feel like Iron Man has more of the advantage because he could just
Yeah, Batman he'd probably try to mix. He'd use
like
he'd use the Batwing or some new shit he'd make, but it'd be a good fight. I don't know who'd win that shit. That'd be a good fight. But if he
one of the more balanced fights or matchups when you think about it.
What about who do you think wins, Leah? Superman or Hulk? Between those two,
that's like
I think
Thor versus Hulk.
Oh, Hulk would beat
When you
Thor.
think about
He'd
it-
kill Thor.
So if Hulk can kill Thor, Hulk can probably do damage to Superman.
Well, if Superman is in his like best version, I don't.
We got exactly. If we want to be like specific, then we got to go like versions, like which versions of Superman, which version of Hulk, because we could go beyond. I mean, we could go like their
True.
best version. We could go
True.
Superman 1,000,000 and fucking Heart of the Monster Hulk. Those
that's-
two are just like different universal scale levels.
They'd destroy the planet fighting right away.
You could do the same shit with Batman versus Iron Man. I mean, you could give Iron Man his like fucking one of his best suits. It's like or you give him the God armor suit.
Oh yeah, in the
I mean,
comic
shit.
book when he has the God armor.
I don't know what Batman has. I think there's a Batman. Joker Batman where he actually kills and he has Green Lantern shit or whatever.
He makes a suit to kill Darkseid. He makes like a God armor too. Both of them they could fight. Iron Man God armor versus Batman God armor. Holy fuck! That's a hell of a
Dude,
fight.
I honestly caught up with with the Injustice storyline of like Injustice Superman.
Oh, you
Like
saw.
after he like kills the Joker and everything, and
Uh,
he goes to the Lantern Corp and he gets his own ring. He becomes a yellow. Dude, I thought that was so cool.
oh man,
And
he was evil there.
He was straight up OP.
In the game, you could either choose to win with Batman or super. If you use Superman to win, he actually enslaves Batman with the brain, and he actually takes over Brainiac's ship.
Yeah. I think Superman with any like buff,
Dude,
like
he's a monster.
Brainiac buff or a ring. The ring was so dangerous. Like,
Yeah, he has a ring, Brainiac's knowledge. He's unstoppable. You can't beat him.
I think Batman got the white ring, didn't he? One time, and he was like,
Yeah.
fucking
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he'd become a White Lantern before, and he's like OP as fuck. Like he could fuck with Superman at that point, but like hand to hand too. But Superman in his best form, it's almost impossible to beat him. But if Hulk's in his best form, if they're fighting on land, they'd have to fight on a really big planet. Because if they
Dude,
fight
they
on
would
Earth,
literally have to do what they did in Dragon Ball and have them fight in like no
Yeah.
space or time. Just in
yeah, they'd have to fight somewhere where they
It will
won't.
literally destroy. It will hurt the universe.
They'll destroy the planet. Yeah, they'll destroy.
Because
The
like
universe.
they literally, I think Heart of the Monster Hulk, he literally got kicked out of hell because he was destroying hell.
Yeah, that
And he could one punch planets and like literally like he was huge too.
yeah, Thor's sister had kicked him out of fucking hell because he kept fucking up hell. So he kicked him out.
Mhm.
And
And
the
then Superman 1,000,000. I think he stays like 1,000 years in the sun.
yeah, and he not
He's
even
like gold.
and at that point, not even Kryptonite hurts him. Nothing
Yeah.
hurts him. But I don't know who'd win that. They'd probably destroy the universe fighting those two. But
Flashes they probably be having will be fucking enormous.
yeah.
Yeah, probably destroy tinier planets in the process.
Yeah. Do you have Leah? Do you have a favorite Marvel superhero in Marvel universe?
Do I?
Like
Do I?
Spider-Man?
Catwoman versus Black Widow.
Do I? Do I?
Oh,
Hawkeye? Oh shit.
Do I?
Who
I
wins?
love it.
Who wins?
Hawkeye.
Who wins in a fight? Hawkeye or Green Arrow? That's a good fucking fight right there.
I'm honestly going with Hawkeye because he had. I mean, even when he got blind, in one of the comics in Logan comic, I think.
Oh,
when
yeah,
he
he was
was
blind.
still fucking aiming,
Yeah.
fucking dead eye shots.
Who do you think wins that, Leah? Since they're like your top superheroes, almost Hawkeye and Green Arrow.
I have soft spots for Archer guys.
Who do you
I
think
think
wins?
they're dope.
That's a good fight right there. It's a really good fight.
I don't
both-
know.
They're both dead eyes. They don't miss.
I don't know. I think Hawkeye's better.
Combat.
I think that would work out more.
Probably. I think Hawkeye's
I
more
think he would miss less.
than Green Arrow.
Yes.
I mean, he's a dead eye too, but I think that's a really good fight. I mean, whoever's better hand to hand, I don't even know who's better. They're both really fucking good at fighting, like hand to hand.
Mhm.
I mean, fucking Hawkeye. He was part. He does a lot. He does a lot of hand to hand fighting. To be honest,
Yeah, he does. And then
like
Green
he's only
Arrow.
part of organizations, and he ends up having to do sneak missions and assassinate him, not just with arrows, but just himself too. I mean, he even fought Black Panther and stood himself against him.
Yeah.
All right,
Like Green Arrow has even fought Batman. I mean, he can't beat Batman, but he's doing okay against Batman. And Hawkeye has fought some good people too. I don't know who wins that shit. That's fucking close.
I don't know. I like the Archers.
Yeah.
I think the Archers are very underrated superheroes.
Who's your favorite female superhero from either one? Marvel,
Oh,
Marvel or DC? It doesn't matter.
oh shoot, they exist? I'm kidding.
They exist. Oh my god.
That I don't know because
Man,
I don't look at the females.
You don't?
Is it safe to say I don't look at
sexist
the?
monster.
There's a lot of good ones.
I know there are a lot of good ones. But
What
like,
about Black Widow versus Catwoman?
I think Black Widow can
Probably beat her.
kick
Yeah.
Catwoman's ass.
Catwoman. I think Black Widow has more skill probably.
Yeah,
But what about Wonder Woman versus Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel.
Probably Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Because like
Wonder Woman is fucking strong too.
Wonder
but-
Woman's strong as fuck, but like Captain Marvel, like I don't know, she seems kind of broken.
Yeah. They can
True.
both fight in space. They can both survive in space. I don't fucking know, man. That would be
One's
hell.
energy based, like
Uh,
really heavily.
Yeah, Wonder Woman has those fucking perfect bracelets that block anything. She has the lasso of truth. but then Captain Marvel has like nuclear fucking energy in her hands. I don't even know. That's a hell of a fight. What about Deadpool versus? Oh no, I think I know who'd win. Versus Deathstroke. Deadpool would win
Yeah, Deadpool. Yeah.
because he
You know
can't
what?
die. Deathstroke can die.
Thinking about it, for the chicks, I think Hawk Girl. I've always liked her.
Hawk Girl.
Yeah,
Oh
I've always liked her.
yeah. What about Batwoman? I'm just kidding.
What about the
Batwoman.
Wasp?
Oh yeah, the Wasp. I feel like she's just there. She doesn't do shit, but she's alright. But Ant-Man too. But hasn't there been in the comic book world Marvel versus DC comics? There actually was a comic book like about that. It's old now. But they actually fought each other. Like Wolverine fought who did he fight? Lobo or some shit, and then Batman fought Hulk or some shit. Superman fought I forgot. They fought each other. But it was clean. I need to see that comic book again. But
Damn.
yeah, that shit's clean. But I was gonna ask Leah, what do you watch these days now? Like when you're not doing school?
TV wise,
Yeah. What do you usually watch now?
shoot. Oh my god. I
Power Rangers? I'm just kidding.
yeah, that too. No joke. Well, currently Lucifer.
Oh, I hear Lucifer's good.
Good.
Yeah, I hear about that.
Finishing that as fast as possible so I can move on to the next show.
What,
I got
what,
shows lined up from
what's
for
your
like
next
3 years.
What's your next show after Lucifer?
You really want to know? Let me pull up the list real quick.
Holy shit. Let me guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so I watch a lot of crappy shows, hands down, because there's
Crappy? Oh my
nothing
god.
else that entertains me.
Oh my god.
Because like you have like the CW shows
Oh,
that
there's a lot of
everybody
those.
either loves or hates
Uh-huh.
because like of just how they are. I have a love-hate relationship with them as well. I don't think they're that good, but I don't think they're that bad.
Just watching them?
Yeah, so I need to catch up on Charmed, Riverdale, Black
God.
Lightning.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking about coming back to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh god.
because I think it was somewhat good, but somewhat bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I heard Batwoman kind of got mixed reviews.
Oh my god.
Again.
Yeah.
And then Stargirl came out.
Stargirl.
And then, yeah, like Smallville. I wanted to revisit Smallville again.
It's so good.
Because I never saw it in its entirety. So
You never have?
No.
How far did you get?
Not in order. Like, I know Smallville. Like, you watch it, like,
Yeah.
when it's on. Like, that's how I watched it. And so I
Did-
never watched it in its entirety.
Did you ever watch the last episode?
No.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, I need to come back to Smallville.
I've watched entire Smallville, all of it.
Yeah, I want to get back into that.
Yeah, that shit's good. It's kind of like the pioneer of all these new shows, like fucking Green Arrow and fucking Supergirl,
Yeah,
Flash.
Because they're all in the same universe. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that they're finally canceling Supergirl.
That shit was trash.
I think it should have canceled after at least like season 2. Not
Did
even
you-
gonna lie.
I'm sure you know this, but you know, in the Flash show, I think it was like Flash Paradox or some shit. When they go in different universes, they actually go into the Smallville universe.
Do they?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. In the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, and
I
he
watched that.
didn't have his powers anymore, but he was like,
Um,
it was Lex Luthor, and Lex Luthor's just like, "Are you Clark Kent?" He's like, "Yeah, I am." And he tried to punch him. He's like,
he's like, I'm here to kill you.
He's like, I'm not powered, but I can still kick your ass. He's like, oh fuck, and he just left. That was
I
sick.
think that was their
That was
their
awesome.
shot at saying, okay, well, if we can pull the Lex Luthor card one more time in this whole entire show, then we can like wrap it up later. I
Yeah.
think they're just trying to extend it more because
Let's be honest. I haven't seen a Lex Luthor better than the one in Smallville. I haven't. He was damn good. Yeah,
I
he's
know
a-
that for a fact. I watched that.
Or in the movies, the one in like this Justice League was trash. Trash Lex Luthor. I didn't like him at all. He was like,
Well, I
he
don't
kind
know.
of reminded me of Joker more than Lex Luthor.
We did. I was like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
I was like, this guy could be fucking Joker. The one in Smallville was perfect. He was like evil, smart, and a prick. He was perfect, and him and Clark hated each other. They were friends at first, but now they hate each other. Like that was sick. But
I think I just attract to TV dramas. So I guess that's why I watch the CW shows.
you should watch Naruto.
I'm not watching Naruto.
That's what we've been watching for
You're not gonna watch
months.
Naruto, right?
We've been watching it for months.
That's like so long ago. I remember like going to bed at like 9 p.m. in like 2006 and having Naruto and Dragon Ball on.
Oh my god,
Like,
did you ever?
Nicktoons or something
Did you
like
watch
that.
it all? Oh wait, actually, it
No,
wasn't
I
done yet.
didn't. Like it was the same thing as like Smallville. Like you know, if it was on, it was on.
Actually, so the last time you watched it was in 06? Like around there.
I would say yeah.
Naruto wasn't even done yet then.
It was like before my Power Rangers craze. I guess. Was,
Naruto ended in like 08 or some shit, and then Shippuden ended in like 2014, and then Boruto ended in like 2017, 18. And I'm on Boruto now. It's fucking clean. Like, it's fucking clean. Dragon Ball, we've seen that all. There hasn't been any like since
So
Super.
low-key, Naruto's kind of a new anime, huh?
Yeah, in a way, it's probably newer, definitely newer than Dragon Ball.
Yeah, holy shit! I thought it was like close to being as old, but it's not even close.
I think it came out like
Dragon Ball's an old, like
it came out like in 04 or some shit like that.
what? Dragon Ball?
No, fucking Naruto.
When did
Nar-
Dragon Ball come out? Like 19 something.
That shit came out in the fucking early 90s or some shit. It's fucking old.
Like,
Fuck.
and you got the eight. You got fucking Dragon Ball Z, and then Super came out like what 2000 and when did that come out?
I don't know. Like that shit was clean. I was like, damn. But Naruto is fucking good because it's like the fights are fucking sick, and like you actually care about all the characters. Naruto.
actually care about all the characters.
Yeah, there's some animes that I don't give a fuck about them, like that I've seen. But you should watch it. I think you would like it after a while.
Don't watch anime.
You should try it though. You might get addicted like Power Rangers. Probably.
No.
Yeah, I know for a fact if you watched anime, you'd be those biggest anime fans ever.
No.
Yeah, I
Like,
bet if you gave it a chance. but
I
you'd be the
tried. I
biggest
did
fan.
give it a chance.
I don't think so.
I did. Did you have no idea how many people I know that watch anime?
Oh my god. Isn't our friend Jaime? He loves anime.
Oh yeah, I mean,
He watched.
but like, I know people that are bigger than Jaime that like literally
Oh my god.
watch anime.
I remember when in high school he was watching the entire Naruto fucking series in high school. Like he was watching Shippuden. I remember he was like on episode 600 or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like he watched all Naruto, watching Shippuden, and I'm sure he probably watched Boruto already. Like holy shit. And I think he watched Dragon Ball too. He watched all that too.
yeah.
I don't know. I give stuff a chance, but it's like I'm not gonna hop on like other animes like after I watch one.
Yeah,
I
I'll.
was recommended Beastars and like
Oh, yeah.
Beastars was pretty like it was good, but it wasn't like my taste. I was
Wildcat's a big anime guy. Like he's watched all those. I don't even know the ones he watches, like Mao Mao,
Oh.
Beastars.
yeah, I have no idea. The only anime I watch is Beyblade.
Oh my god, Beyblade?
Yeah, I
Holy shit.
told you this last time I was here.
I know, but like, is it really
You
good
know, Babe. I mean, it's for kids. I like watching
for kids?
Like I literally have Disney Plus for a reason. Like I love watching.
Is it true? All they do is just fight like with the Beyblades. That's it.
Yeah, but there's meaning behind it. There's always
Oh.
meaning behind it.
What wasn't there like a tournament or something? No.
Tournaments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I mean,
you should get
they
into
have
Naruto.
tournaments?
Naruto is
Yeah.
good.
I think you'll
they
love
have
Naruto.
tournaments for reasons. That's all it is.
You'll probably love like the characters like Itachi and Sasuke and all those studs once you watch it. Naruto.
Oh, and the animes that I've watched is Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Punch Man.
Yeah, that's all the ones I've watched. I don't
So
really.
all the stuff people know how to talk about, but not really the Japanese.
Then Baki.
nitty-gritty.
I haven't seen any other ones like.
Have you watched like literally the Japanese nitty gritty anime, like the
Nah.
ones like true like weebs will go crying for?
Not really. I've never seen like those. What are they like Inuishi or some shit and some other ones.
Inuyasha, something like that.
Like everyone tells me to watch that.
I
I've
know
never.
stuff like that.
I think that's hardcore Japanese anime. I don't know.
Sebastian's been trying to show me some animes. I mean, there's some pretty trippy ones. Pretty cool though.
I know he likes like some weird ones and Jaquan too.
Oh yeah, Jaquan definitely watches them. He knows a lot about it.
There's some weird ones. I don't even know how he likes them. It's like all they do is like fuck or something, and he likes it. I'm like, is this hentai
There's one called Food Wars, and when they eat something, they like fucking basically have an orgasm.
Oh my god.
Literally, like
That
they
is so
actually look
true.
like they have, or like their clothes even come off. Like
Yeah.
That is so true.
It's so weird.
But I guess we went over 2 hours. You guys have any other topics before I? All right.
No, not really.
Yeah. All right, guys. We went for 2 hours. Wildcat wasn't able to stay the whole time. We probably would have had a lot of animes to talk about.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But
We'll
next,
for another hour.
yeah. Hopefully, Leah could join us again soon. I tried to get Nico on. He did. He was busy. That's fine though. Hopefully, we all are able to join next time. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, guys. We actually talked a lot of non-sports too, even though we talked a shitload of sports. So we'll catch you next one, guys. Episode 17.
Hey.
Peace.
Hey.